There's nothing really else like it. That's why it's the ale of my people.
It tastes
Fuck
like
you.
honey. Yeah.
Yes.
I think you suggested it to me at one point as my first alcohol to try it after I turned 21. Very light.
I feel like a ping, but it's not like a burn. It's weird, really weird.
Yeah, that's one of its quirks. You can also kind of taste the honey aftertaste, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, off of uh my experience was with mead was weird. Whereas like I didn't really get high, not high, I mean, I didn't really get drunk, but also I kind of felt like I was drunk, but I wasn't.
Oh no, meat is supposed to do that. Like if you read a lot of the Viking myths, you're supposed to drink a particular amount of weed that's made to hit the ideal. Excuse me. You're supposed to hit the ideal buzz, but you're never supposed to get piss drunk. Or Odin says this in the Havamal several times.
That's really cool.
Okay, so basically one glass of mead is perfect for me.
There's another thing too. From what I understand, if you have a drinking horn and you fill it with mead, a good contest was that you should be able to finish it in at most 3 draughts. If you're really good, you can do it in 1.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that with my drinking horn, because my family's drinking horn is like half my size. That thing is like half my height. I would not be able to drink anything in 3 goes out of that.
I imbue thee with the power of Thor. Go forth, child. Make your ancestors proud.
Oh god.
I actually might get myself a drinking horn this year when I go to the Ren Fair. A small one though, and I'll just drink like water out of it because that's fun.
I think I might buy one in Salem because in Salem there's a store and it's blink and you miss it, and I have no idea how I missed it all this time until the owner of the wand shop pointed out to me. It was called the Coven's Cottage, and they have horns made out of water buffalo horns.
Ooh, yeah.
How you feeling so far?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Oh.
What I like to do
I've been
is
eating and drinking regularly, almost immediately.
No, I meant like buzz-wise.
I mean, it takes a significant amount. I could be feeling a placebo effect, but yeah.
Yeah, like I said, ideally with mead, you want to hit that ideal buzz, and then everyone in the hall boasts about awesome shit that they've done, and then toasts to things, and yeah,
Nice.
stuff like that.
that's what you do when you're a fucking Viking.
I think it's a bad idea if I drink alcohol right now.
That is a really bad idea. You have so many. I have no meds. Mike was lit out with
No,
no medication whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't have meds right now other than like Tylenol, but you know, with everything going on.
Do not.
I'm not gonna say what, but yeah.
I'm just gonna have an ice cream sandwich.
I had a Klondike bar, and then later I'm gonna have some cookies.
You know what? I do have ice cream. I have black raspberry. I could go guess that.
So we will
go get the
try
ice
out
cream.
same old jam, blackberry, vanilla.
I have a M&M. It's M&M cookie ice cream sandwich. I feel happy.
Nice.
I had a mint chocolate chip Klondike bar.
All right, let's do a vote in the chat. 1 for butterscotch ice cream, 2 for black raspberry. Excuse me.
Anthony does not approve of your ice cream choices.
We're the only ones we have in the house.
Coffee flavored ice cream is a really good flavor.
Look
It is.
This is the gayest cork I've ever seen. I need a legit fucking bottle opener for this thing. Legit. There's no other way of getting this fucking thing open. Gay. I'm legit angry. Not like fuming. I guess
Gay Vikings always ruining my good time.
Yes. Well, theoretically,
Oi!
I could save this one.
Peter, most of the time I make your good time even better because you love talking with me. You meanie?
Mm-hmm. Wait, damn it. Stupid fridge.
Try the 70 proof honey liqueur that I'm used to drinking.
Wait, I just forgot I can't have ice cream right now. Oh, fuck it, I'll have Gatorade.
Dude.
That was a good call, though. I almost forgot. And I'm like, wait, nope, bad idea. Get buttons drunk with Gatorade.
Petition. Let the elf say fuck.
Whew.
What the elf say
Yeah, that
fuck?
one's way stiffer.
Ooh. Wait, are you trying multiple alcohols?
Yeah, well, they're all mead.
I didn't know that.
Ugh.
They're all just slightly different
Our
flavors of
ice
mead.
maker is broke, so this is a rougher ride. Oh,
Well, you don't usually drink mead with ice anyway, at least not traditionally.
Yeah,
Um,
you drink it without ice.
okay.
Do not be a filthy Roman.
Well,
Haha.
considering where all the Vikings live, they don't need the ice.
That too.
That's true too. That is a very valid point.
Forth, my brother Viking.
What the fuck was that?
Oh no, I tried doing a Viking accent. I don't think I did a good job.
For a Viking accent, you either want to do like a Scottish or like a Norse accent because that's the accent they had.
Oh, go forth, my brother, to pillage the villages. I take it as bad.
I sat around yesterday actually playing on a fucking website that has like on-site fucking ROMs.
Go forth, my great brother. Let us pillage some
It's been
filthy
so long since
Christians'
I wasted
villages.
hours on doing
There you go.
fucking
And that's even with a not that good accent.
Yeah, what was that game?
Brigadine,
What
or
was
as
that
Medicare
game?
pronounced it, he called it Burgandy, and I'm like, oh my god, you know about that game? It's the shit.
It's really fun when I was watching you play it.
It's very time consuming. It's really fun when you're winning. It's a very slow ass kicking when you're losing.
Did you beat that guy you were battling last night?
No, I fucking just I ran and I was like, this isn't going well. I'm gonna run like a bitch.
You know, yesterday Medicare Medicare did a live stream and it got like shortly after he was finished, it got immediately removed. But the
He always
subject matter
does that.
was at least we aren't. What?
He always does that. He always removes his stream and then it gets rehosted on one of the archives.
Ah,
Yeah. Well, you have to
Actually,
yeah, the most times that you're gonna say something inappropriate is gonna be in a stream, and you know that's certainly not different with Jim.
oh no. Like I thought, like some European got like extremely like
every
was like
stream of
reading about it, trying to remove it.
yeah I don't think he's kept any of them up in recent memory. He gets rid of all those pods right afterwards, but he mentions he's like there's a preferred site but he said that literally anyone can reuse any of his videos, and he knows
oh,
about the archives. You can
Expo Facto, you said.
oh, the ex post facto thing.
I think that's Expo Facto, you said?
Well,
Or is that
no,
something
ex post
different?
facto law is basically you can't be punished for things, and this only works in the United States to the best of my knowledge. There could be other places. You can't be punished for something like, let's say that you're flying down the highway at 55 miles an hour, and they change the law where it's 40 tops. You can't be going back and punished for previous behavior in the United States.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the term that is free to use? Is it just free use or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
free
that?
use is the one for that. That's YouTube's very wonky with that, so
Hashtag where's the fair use?
I remember that. I remember that going around.
No, now it's going to be either. No, I think we're just probably going to get a million things of people blaming Europe because there are already suspicions. Granted, my source for this is Linus, but like shortly after they were talking about legalizing or putting Article 13 into place, some time ago, the YouTube's algorithm changed and a million people got like demonetized or like stripped of stuff.
I heard about that. My friend Will DA Games, I think, had that happen because he's in the EU. I could be wrong. I have to check in with him on that though.
I thought it doesn't go into official practice for 2 years, is what Jim said. So there's at least some time, presumably.
Yeah, but they might. But it wouldn't surprise me also if Google was like changing its algorithm around to like update it into something that they could probably use in the EU or do something in reaction because they can't just keep going like they are now unless they want the EU to give them a lawsuit or unless they just want to pull out of the EU entirely.
Which they might do, who knows?
No,
You make something too
I
bureaucratic. Make something too bureaucratic and difficult, you know.
I remember I was talking to British Ninja about politics, and they're like, "Hey, Ninja, what is it like in a world without memes?" Like, I don't know, I don't know, Brexit. And then I'm like, no, no. The question you're supposed to ask is, what is life like without porn? That's how you get him.
Doesn't he have a license for that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, he mentioned something about the Japanese thing. He seems kind of like, oh, there's no way they could. He was kind of hinting at the whole, oh, there's no way they can enforce this, and I'm just snickering like, oh, you inexperienced little boy, you'll learn the hard way, I suppose.
Well, it's not our problem.
Yep. Though I did make a joke that like, how Japan developed the whole tentacle thing because they tried to censor pornography, so they had to get around it in clever ways.
Didn't know that, but now I do.
I
Yeah,
know
no,
that.
that's why they had tentacle porn. So we figure because Ninja wants to get emigrate to America at some point, and I'm just like, dude, you're gonna have like the most fucked up fetishes of any of us. Like, you're gonna have repressed British sexuality syndrome or something.
I don't want to get myself in trouble again for suggesting that someone said that they were a fan of Shadman, but I remember Ninja distinctly saying that. My response was, would you feel comfortable if the FBI searched your search engine history if you had just been on his site? And he's like, I would not. I was like, all right.
If the FBI searched through my search history, they would not find anything incriminating.
There is a lot of fruits here. Explain yourself.
Oh, I just do a lot of drawing, so I have a lot of drawing
I'm
references in
drinking
my history.
mead hateful. If you would like to join, I guess you could ask, and then I would try and add you on one of the other different things I'm doing from Discord. We're not really doing anything important. It's me, Elf, Aeon, and Buttons.
The elf who is skipping school.
I see. Are you sick, Elf?
No, I just mental health day.
Oh, try not.
I did show up. Yeah, I did show up for school, and I showed up for the minimum amount of time I was required to be there.
Try not to be me. That doesn't turn out well.
I also have I'm up to date on all my schoolwork for this school month so far, so I'm good. I'm actually a little bit ahead, so the elf is good bean.
Indeed.
The elf is way better bean than
We'd
Anthony
like
was.
to. Than me. What did I do wrong?
I said than you were back when you were in school.
Okay, very good. I'd like to make a friendly reminder that the Looney Turtles said that they would be willing to talk to me later on, and then never did. It's like, as I've heard, that you could be quite a reasonable person, I'm willing to talk to you, and I'm like, yeah, we could do it in public.
It's the same from BoJack Horseman. Suck a dick, dipshit.
No, I'm gonna keep bugging him. Hey, Looney, how about that talk?
Just keep poking him
Hey,
with
Looney,
this
if I'm
stick.
being a dick, you have to forgive me according to your bullshit. Poke, poke, poke. Is this bothering you? I hate to think I'm being a nuisance. Poke, poke, poke.
I honestly just want to draw your Rosie poking him with a stick.
You should do that.
Oh,
It'll cheer me up.
indeed.
Yeah, right.
Peter, did you see the picture I had Countess Rose draw of the elf?
I don't think I've seen it yet. No.
Do you have it, Elf?
Yeah,
Could you float that over there? It's a.
yeah, I'll
So
PM it to
I'll
you,
give you
Peter.
context. The elf mentioned I went into the kitchen and there was a giant millipede there and it freaked me out. So then naturally I had Countess draw a giant millipede going sup or whatever the freaking elf is they're going
The
on.
millipede was in the hallway where all my cat's toys was. And I was home alone and I had the doors closed all day, so I was like, how the fuck did this get in here? So I grabbed one of the scoopers my family uses for picking up dog poop or whatever, scooped it up, and went outside, then threw it as far away from my house as I physically could.
I love how you were just so gentle with it at first with the scooper, and then immediately yeeted it into a non-existence.
Blinky
I actually did shout "eat" as I threw it away as well.
So Blinky, glad to see you're chilling in good spirits. Was that a alcoholic reference for the good spirits? Bravo.
Nice.
Millipedes are so creepy.
I've actually never seen a millipede.
That's why they had the picture made.
Yes, because a millipede has a top hat and a cup of tea in real life.
It was coffee.
This is cheering me up. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Eden,
Generose.
I'll DM you some pictures of millipedes so you can see the little fucks that live in my area.
I
Eh.
I had an idea for a short animation of my OC setting fire to a bridge, and my friend Frank, when he was alive, he's like, "Wouldn't it be funny if he had to run back across it because he set fire to it on the wrong side?" I'm like, oh, "That would be funny," and that would be me. I've felt particularly spiteful and venomous lately, and oddly enough, my anger and resentment was not focused on Looney. Truth be told, I'd just been like, "Oh, I screwed up," until I got that wonderful call where fucking Leon exposed him being a dick.
Was your
Yeah,
spite
I
and
saw
anger?
your I saw your recent podcast. By the
Which one?
way, yeah, the fucking voice changer.
We're not all that different, you and I. So let's look at that, shall we? Um, at
Okay,
That was
so
like a cringy thing of like every little like stereotypical anime revelation quote
yeah.
It
or
was a way to make
stereotypical
me
video.
feel.
So
I fucking wanted to
let me
punch him.
let me tackle that in public right now.
All right.
The reason why, at worst, Tune, at very worst, you could compare me to Digibro. At worst. You and I are farly different. And guess what? I'm not on the front fucking line, man. So no. You went after a real kid. You went to grandioso steps. You sent illicit pictures that, by all likelihood, it should have been illegal. And by some weird technicality beyond my comprehension, you are not in jail.
I could actually I'll PM this one to you so I don't say it out loud and fuck it up.
Okay.
PM it to you on Skype.
Okay, let me check on.
So Eden, I just DM'd you a picture of a millipede. They just have too many fucking legs.
Okay, hang on. I just have to stay focused. I have a hard time focusing on more than one thing.
Oh yeah, I'm just going into Bant mode now. Yeah, millipedes have too
Yep.
many fucking legs.
All right,
I
so
don't.
again, let me give you some broad brushstrokes here. Do not
Just,
self-diagnose. You will only drive yourself up the wall.
No, I'm not self-diagnosing. I was told by an OBGYN when I that's why I've been really
Yeah.
worried and
Hello.
down and stuff.
Hello,
I'm not
lady.
self-diagnosing.
I am okay, especially since we had Ranger bail on Windy City Con. Thankfully, who was it? Massacre Molly managed to find a replacement. It wouldn't have been that horrifying for me, but it just would have been like, I want the hotel room so when I go to the con, I could just get there, get drunk, and not have to worry about being sober to drive home. That con's like a half hour from my house, and I was like, but I'd still rather just hang out and drink and have a good time, and be able to go around the area, as opposed to, I mean, if I guess it really sucks after all that, whatever.
Sorry, I can't make it.
No, it's fine. I swear, I promise you're not missing anything other than fucking with Arya.
Can I give my leg rant?
Your leg rant?
Yes, I have a rant about legs that I was gonna give earlier a minute
Okay.
ago. Millipedes have too many legs, and it's creepy. That's also the same reason why I do not like roly-polies and shit. Just too many legs. I can handle 8 legs, but once you start getting into like the double digits in legs, that is a no thank you.
So, what I was thinking of just now is that for the next picture with the elf is I'm picturing a millipede doing the can-can dance, but that sounds like I would have you doing a spit take in the background, elf.
It has too many legs. And how someone said in the comments that the legs represent the numbers of secrets they keep. They have too many secrets, and I would agree. Don't trust the fucking millipedes if their legs represent the numbers of secrets they have. That's like 1,000,000 freaking secrets.
I heard something from a Joe Rogan podcast that was interesting. The term gossip used to come from the people who spread the word when a woman got pregnant, that women who were gossips would spread the word to get people to know that there was a pregnancy happening, and it eventually got a negative connotation. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I never knew that.
Well, also that if you look at the word gospel, which may be related to that word, the original meaning of the word gospel meant good news.
Hmm.
That's the gospel truth.
Whoa.
And yeah, as you'd imagine, when the word first came out, it didn't have like a religious connotation. Just if you had any good news to give someone, it was a gospel.
What century did that come from?
I don't know. I just know it's hella fucking old though.
Yui-chan wants some of that sweet Aeon of Dreams voice.
I think a lot of people do. You're not alone in this.
Aeon, there was a guy in Limbo a few weeks ago that came in, and we asked him to do this "Hello, dearie," and he sounded just like you when he did it. We freaked
No,
fuck
Savak
out.
is not Aeon. Don't even.
Charlevoix. It's not Savak.
Whatever.
Look,
Yeah.
look, no offense.
Tell me.
I hear a lot of people who try and imitate me, but whenever I hear them in person, I sort of crane my head and I'm just like, valiant effort.
The best one.
Shelby has a
If
very
if
nice
you really
voice,
want to
yes.
nettle Peter, or I guess the closest I could come to humbling Peter, which is like nothing, is I remember when Licky compared him to the guy from fucking what was the goddamn cartoon?
Oh god. Okay, this was Licky. This would have been forever ago.
Yeah, that
Because
was
I haven't spoken to Licky in forever.
it was the spy cartoon.
Um,
Archer. They're like, you're the guy from Archer, and then Peter got like momentarily self-conscious. And he's like, really? And I was like, oh, sounds like a cool character.
Oh, I think
No,
I've
no,
heard that. Wasn't that on Adults or Comedy Central?
no, it's a Adult Swim, I think. No, I don't
My
remember
dad
being
watches Archer.
no, I don't remember being taken back by it. I do remember being confused because I hadn't watched Archer, so I didn't know what they were talking
I've caught
about.
little clips of Archer. It seems all right. If I had to go marathon it, I think I could go far.
But no, I wasn't. I was just saying I wasn't like backfooted by that. I just had no idea who the character
Oh,
was.
okay. I just thought it was funny at the time because every once in a while, Licky would have a gem. That's why I always like to try and keep him along as long as I could.
Yeah, no, I haven't spoken to like that in years.
Oh no, he's fucked off into the ether. It was a trouble just to sit there and tap him on the shoulder. Hey, find out if Sheldon's still alive. Oh, but would you like to wager money whether Sheldon gets across the border this year or not?
Didn't you get busted for weed last time?
No, that was MDMA.
Oh.
Yes, it was scheduled
Ooh.
1.
So what would be
Lucky
the
bastard! How do you get that?
Oh yeah, that was his whole point. And then Brony Inspector's like, "You're going to BabsCon. You would have been able to get it. I can't take the chance."
Well, okay. Was he trying to get on an airplane or smuggle it through a car?
Airplane. He put it in a Tylenol bottle, and one of the dogs caught it.
Fetus?
Was that Lilac? Lilac, are you in the car?
Yeah.
Fetus? You there?
Fetus is
No.
we're streaming right now, Fetus.
You're free to come in. My casa, su casa.
Missed you, bud.
Yeah.
When I'm finally on break so I can talk for a bit.
Who is that? Lilac?
Oh, that was Rouge.
Oh, hello, Rouge. It's good to see you.
I have yet to meet the fetus.
The fetus is good people.
It is
I've
wonderful
heard.
people.
I've heard this, but I have not met the fetus, so I cannot say for sure upon the elven opinion.
I remember one of the first times that the fetus was in the room. I remember we were drinking that night, and Quillstroke's like, "I think I'm gonna adopt you," and then freaking fetus freaked out and ran up to Kichi and said, "Floof mother!" Kichi's like, "Who is this fucker?" Help me! The crazy lady wants to abduct me. Well, fetus looked back at me. I'm like, I ain't doing anything.
Lilac
Frickin'
said,
Quillstroke, fuck
"Yoink."
it.
Can't talk right now. Misclicked. My bad. Setting up rooms and shit. Ah, man, we had him for a split second, folks.
I do love Lilac Galaxy. They're good people.
No, Lilac Galaxy's awesome.
Yeah. Tell them that we have Peter.
Right. We have Lucifer.
Yeah. Think I'll taunt the riff.
Hey guys, here's who we have it. You don't.
Peter. Well, I mean, he's technically in there.
Yeah.
I have just stopped paying attention to the fucking who's active and who's inactive. I've just given all zero. Is the chat holding up? Okay, good.
Burned your shambles yet?
There's like a billion riffs. Like I occasionally get a message from someone who hasn't even added me on Discord, and they just keep spamming a link every couple months to join the Spectrum Rift.
Oh no.
I don't answer, and I don't care to.
And to warn you,
I just find
that is Armada Spectrum's Discord. Do not go near him. He is the bull of autism.
No. Here's the thing. I've already heard that about most of the rifts. Is that there's like a million offshoots, and a lot of it is just a lot of tism.
It's not just a rift. What he is it's a server where he dedicates his time to hating on Anthony.
Which one?
And he goes above and beyond to be a creep. Armada Spectrum.
I don't even know who that is.
Armada, the guy who dated Pinto.
Oh, Chaos Armada. I didn't
Chaos
realize he
Armada.
gave himself such a fruity ass name as Spectrum. I wanted to give him a little credit. I wanted to give him the credit that basically he had a Chaos or a Warhammer name, and I'm like, oh, that one, oh, you've managed to screw that up. Bravo, Armada. Bravo.
I used to be in there, like, when you and I were fighting, and I left because he was creeping on me.
Not shocked.
The creep. Oh.
I'm going to call the police. He kept telling me that. He's like, Mike Armada, if you come to me in BC, I am going to jam my elbow into your eye socket.
I mean, like, this guy, alright, so get this. I was dating someone, and he would tell me, I stabbed myself for you because I hate what pain you're going through. I'm like, please go to a hospital.
Hold it.
Please
Hold
doing
it.
what you're doing.
It is arguable that Armada would have been an improvement over that person, if that's who I think you're talking about.
Yeah, it is.
Arguable.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
within the realm
It's not.
of possibility.
No, it is not the autism one. It's the one the
one.
one.
I guess not the good one, but sorry.
No, Buttons, that is the best deadpan I've ever heard you give. Please go to the hospital.
I once had a guy tell me he was going to kill himself, and my immediate response was give him the suicide hotline number and then just say, go get some.
I had Ryu bother me on D and say, I might be quitting the fandom, and I'm like, I don't like talking to you. I was like, I want this to sink in, Ryu, and if DA had been working, I would have blocked him. Jace is not blocked. So it's not simply the fact that I dislike you. It's that I think that you're beneath me.
Thing about like
I'm
Ryu
so
that
low.
the thing about Ryu I hate is every time I block him, he goes on a rampage and gives people my information like my Skype and shit to add me and tell me to kill myself. And if I don't block him, he clings to me, and I don't feel comfortable with a minor doing that. And kind of it feels weird as fuck. And I've told
he's
him
a minor?
He's 16.
16-year-old.
Give him my Skype. Let me befriend him.
No.
Okay. Be careful.
I don't want to do that to Elf.
Yeah.
Elf is a precious, well, not a cinnamon roll.
I am a cinnamon roll. Fuck
And
you.
I like believing that. It's not true. I like believing a lot of people are cinnamon rolls that aren't.
But recently, is Ryu was like, I'm going to support Toon Critics despite you Buttons. I'm going to try to talk to him. Like, please do not put yourself in danger. You are a
I
child.
asked fucking Step about that. I got in call with him. Tell me he's dicking him around. He literally has fucking V's apprentice. That's not right. Of all the things that V does, is not fucking goddamn mentor or sire Toon Critic.
He was chewed out. He was chewed out in the barrel.
Wait. When you say V, do you mean like the guy who used to hang around Medicare V?
No.
Oh, Voldemort.
The North Carolina man with no teeth. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No, I have no problems with V from fucking Will. I've heard things. But no, I don't have any immediate problems from that V, if you're talking about.
Yeah, but I was concerned that because he did make an Anna roleplay account to try to talk to Toon Critic, and Leo told me if he does talk to Toon Critic, he'll be contacting his mother, because he somehow, I won't say how, has her information.
Hello, Yoga.
Hello, Yuga. I thought this said yogurt for a minute.
I mean, technically, I don't even really need...
Oh, hey, Brony Inspector.
I was in
Hey, Brony Inspector.
Hi.
Hey, man.
BI. I have mead.
We can't hear you, Brownie Inspector.
Yes, your audio is askew.
Hi.
No.
Now you can.
There we can.
Yes, now we
Yay.
can. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, now you can hear me just fine. Yes, I saw the mead. It's like that's like honey wine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, honey wine.
Viking
Nice.
Blood. Yes.
I will admit, though, the most interesting drink flavor I've ever had of any alcoholic drink was boysenberry mead.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Boysenberry mead. That sounds pretty well. Boysenberry, of all things. That's funny. That is weird.
No, it's weird because it has like two flavor profiles that really shouldn't mix, and yet somehow it worked.
Boysenberry in and of themselves are weird. That's one of the first patent seeds that the Knott's Berry people did. Like, that was Knott's patent for years. Like, you couldn't grow boysenberries unless you were bought a package from them, right? That's why, like, Knott's jelly was the only one that came in boysenberry. But then I think that got released somewhere early in the new millennium. I had a what was it? I don't think it was a cider. I think it was like a fruit infused beer that had boysenberry in it recently over at what fucking brewery was that? Some local place. It was really good. I think boysenberry is an awesome flavor for alcoholic beverages because it kind of, the tartness of boysenberries sort of masks the alcohol taste if you don't like the taste of alcohol. But what's wrong with you if that's the case? But still,
Yeah.
It's
hateful is my favorite pain in the ass. I say that if this were codename Kids Next Door, you'd be the Tommy.
Ooh, I love Codenames Kids Next Door. I'm surprised you watched that. Look at you.
What, me watching nerdy, stupid shit?
yeah.
Really?
Anthony watched cartoons he was too old for? No way.
Wait.
No.
Are we really saying this in a brony chat?
I gotta admit,
Watching cartoons? What?
there are times
He
where
doesn't
fucking,
usually like happy
I'll be
campy
honest
stuff,
with you,
it's
when
fine.
Lightning Bliss starts mentioning about freaking Rainbow Bright, and I'm like, well, that's because of oh wait, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
I love Rainbow Bright.
Well, you're closer to the acceptable level of whatever.
Oh, wow, thanks.
No. Let's say you're more on brand for that show.
Yes.
More
than,
on brand. I'm the button.
You're part of the target demographic. Let's say.
The target demographic is little girls. Are you trying to say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Buttons, you're little. You are small in height.
Yes,
And you are small bean. You are small bean cinnamon roll.
indeed.
I'm not small. I'm average.
Buttons, you're shorter than me.
It's not small. It's average. Okay. Last time I said that.
He's just tall. That's why I look small compared to him at the convention, okay?
Buttons, haven't you told me you're 5 feet tall?
I'm on Discord.
Silence.
Yeah, 5 foot nothing.
Isn't that average?
And that you barely... No.
For the record, I'd still like to say that I'm open to talk to most of these dullards, whether it be Jack Nolan, the Looney Turtle, or even you, Zachary. I would be willing to talk if you would take off your voice changer and we could have a regular man-to-man discussion, and you can chastise me for being really cringy, and I could chastise you for going after a kid.
Zach. Hey, Zach, I know you called my phone after. I hate you. I'm gonna find out what's going on, and I'm gonna make you pay. You made it personal, buddy.
I'm Buttons. I'll slit your fucking throat, Nick.
That was jokes and humor.
Yeah, that's it. No one's no. That's
I know.
No real threatening for legal reasons.
Yes, indeed.
We are good beans. We don't break law.
Yeah, you can
Not a
prove.
good bean. Fuck that.
Regularly scheduled.
Kenny, how do you think if I made a video about my experiences with certain substances, giving a legal disclaimer, of course, that I'm not advocating for anything illegal,
I think
and
you'd
did
be
it?
fine. freaking sticks.
Dude, I don't think anyone who did an experience report on Arrowwood back in the 2000s and 90s, I don't think anyone came to bust their ass.
Hey,
No, I'm not looking for somebody to bust my ass. I'm saying, do you think that's an interesting idea?
I think that's a very
Yes, I do.
idea.
I would watch that.
Alright,
Yeah.
so hold it. Hey,
Okay.
Hateful. Regularly scheduled autism. If you ever do a stream, that's what you should call it.
We now return to your regularly scheduled autism.
By the way, Hateful, I want to thank you for the well wishes recently. That meant a lot coming from you, considering we've been fighting and shit.
That
So
was
yeah.
unbelievably backhanded as shit.
Hey.
That meant a lot coming from you.
I can't believe that the likes of you were actually capable of.
I am horrified. I'm looking at references for a picture I want to draw, and I came across this drawing that's like a base drawing of a snake person with a bunch of other people kind of coiled up, wrapped around it, and then there's a little image of someone being actively bored by this person, and I'm like, I don't want this.
That
This
sounds like a very, very attractive picture.
I
This is not safe.
I found
This
the
is not safe
funniest
for Elf.
goddamn channel in the world today. Holy shit, it was so good. And wrong.
This is not safe for buttons.
No, it is
But
not.
which one?
Here, let me fucking...
It's very safe for me.
Oh,
Mhm.
yes.
Oh my god, Aeon,
Would
no.
you guys like to take a look at this most magical ride?
Oh, no.
Yes.
It is
Also,
called the,
Peter, check your DMs too,
the
please.
name of the channel
I
is
love this picture.
Yeah, the name of the... Is that the millipede one?
No, the snake one.
Okay, so the name of the channel is called Virginity Clan, and the
Oh, no.
fucking goddamn name of the video is called Free Show Episode 25. I would be glad to share a minute of this man's content and include a link to the video. It is quite amazing. Alright, 1 second. What the hell was that?
That was a sneeze.
Sounded like a squeaky sneeze. Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
It sounded like a button.
I don't condone. I've started to glance around that channel, and I don't condone everything there. But that video had me on fucking stitches. Holy shit, it was amazing.
Y'all know the Chad versus Virgin meme?
Yes.
I'm familiar with the meme. I yes.
Depp was messaging in another group chat I'm in that he also is in, and he was shitting on Nordic paganism, and he tried to do the Chad Christian versus the Virgin
Nordic paganism.
yeah, and I
okay.
immediately was like, doesn't Christianity like talk about saving yourself till marriage and shit? So literally,
Yeah,
he's like, fuck.
Vikings are stereotypically like brothels, women, and mead.
Yeah,
Well,
and it's like,
and strictly speaking, isn't like you know, the once you aren't talking about actual virgins and actual chads, isn't this a metaphor for just, you know, the person with one outlook versus another? Like, I don't think that necessarily contradicts itself. I mean,
I know what you're saying though, but yeah.
All right.
There's a certain.
It's a way to
baggage.
juxtapose two schools of thought on something.
yeah, it is. But it was funny
I
because
want
Depp
to play
was
this
like,
for the
fuck.
stream, if that's okay. Just
Okay,
go
roll.
ahead.
I won't be
Let it
able to
roll.
share it with y'all, so just 1 minute. Give me 60 seconds and go. Oh, let's see.
Well, we all do it at some point.
Ever had a hard time getting it up but still masturbated?
I can explain it.
Coco is a furry, but in reverse.
Would that make her a skinny?
Humany.
Fleshy.
Great. Coco's a skin fact.
This is some of the most meta shit I have ever seen in my life.
Webcams.
I don't see any kind of a
Oh,
webcam
fleshy.
being used in this picture.
Trying the USB port. Son, we are so happy that you found yourself a good man.
But Dad, I'm not.
I wish you both the best.
Diane, wait.
I love happy endings.
This is not a happy ending.
Gabe ended up being James's sex slave wife until he got Stockholm Syndrome, and they lived happily ever after. Lol daffuk, did I just draw?
Last face reminds me of burger pants.
Oh Nick, no one your age should be a virgin. Let your mother help you with that. It's called online dating.
I've been bamboozled.
Plot twist. She guides him to her online.
Okay, that's enough. That's as much as I feel like showing, because I don't feel like taking away from the man's content. That's
He
what they-
got
It's called
Stockholm
online
syndrome.
dating.
Yes.
They lived happily ever
Oh my
after.
god.
It's called online dating. That's a great way.
That's
I like how
wow.
offended they
I have
were.
no words.
Oh, rip my lunch.
I have no
let's see.
words.
Sheldon and I had a debate with him who do princesses dream of magical sheep. Guess who the virgin was in the discussion? I don't know.
All right, you set it up. Who was the virgin in that discussion?
Sheldon.
Hello, Realm Jumper. It is good as always to see you. I think I've seen
Hello, Realm
Little
Jumper.
Delamite as well.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, Mr. Obama.
Fuck. But yeah, I thought about maybe doing a 5-minute thing. Grabbing clips from that wonderful stream we had with Fallen Wish. Looney, it could all be over. You could come into stream. Perhaps
Save
you
your
can see-
waifu.
Yes, you can stop all this pain.
Why?
and
So
suffering.
he cannot talk? Like what?
Huh?
What's Looney gonna do in a live stream? Have nothing to add?
Yes. I didn't really wish to be there. That you've done that in streams with actually had decent fucking people in there, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I was busy. I would just put myself on mute because
I was doing homework or playing a
Yeah.
video game. You were really just there for background noise.
Where are my
Anybody would-
chicken nuggets?
If anybody would like an example of the Looney Turtles' lustrous career as a podcaster, you should head over to ANY's earlier videos for Crepuscular Bronies Discuss, or Biters. You've got a goddamn marathon straight out of the hospital. Yeah, I do. I missed talking a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, like last Sunday, when the Psycho cast happened, I was like, oh wow, Anthony's gonna Iron Man this thing the whole time. I don't even think he needs anyone to add in. Then, as soon as you started adding people in, got even crazier.
Yeah.
I still feel so
Yeah,
bad
man.
about
I
calling
wanted,
to
Oh.
I wanted to fucking go that. I wanted to go the night Saturday when I got out of the hospital. Jesus.
Glad you didn't. I'm glad you gave yourself at least a day to rest. I'm very proud of you.
6 hours to rest. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, he
Well,
did.
if
Then
Anthony
I went
is
back to
Iron
work.
Man,
You're not
that's
wrong.
exactly how
Then I
much.
went back to work. Work.
Yeah, Million Mile Anthony's Million Mile content.
Yeah. I'm hoping
Now,
Hound
if
to
any
get
of
back
you
to
have
the
ever
hospital.
wondered why there's some weird editing shit going on with Anthony, now you know why. That and he cannot edit very well, as he claims.
Honestly, that 5-minute video with Looney and all the memes had me in stitches. You need to do more content like that, please.
Didn't do that well. YouTube's more aimed at. It's the one point Miss Anthropony started being right over me. He's like, 10 to 15-minute videos are where it's at in YouTube, and I'm like, he was right. They do better.
Ew. How much did that one get? Oh shit, $1,000. Not dollars. View. Wow, I'm tired.
If that were how.
I thought you were going to go into a Yang Gang meme. $1,000 a month.
Yeah. No, I was about to say if that were in How Not to Play, that'd be an abject failure. I had fun with it. It was neat. I enjoyed doing it. But yeah, I don't know.
I think you should do more videos like
Well,
that.
Anthony, you should just be doing the kind of videos that make you happy. That's something YouTubers say, right? I just like making the kind of content that I like to make.
Yeah, because that's successful.
Isn't that what every fucking YouTuber says?
I honestly think they start liking it once they become successful. Maybe. I could be wrong.
Well, logically speaking, a person would like the videos that are the most successful. You would want that, right?
Yeah.
Well, the only nuance there is that do you need YouTube to live, or do you just like content creation? Because then it goes into the like why Kick made a video on
Well,
this.
like if you like content creation, fucking turn your hall bathroom into a dark room and call yourself a photographer. Like if you like content creation that much, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm referring to the difference between like like for instance, I don't make any money off of any of the stuff I do on YouTube. I just go out to work at whatever my tech agency gives me for that period of time. But someone like the PCP, for instance, they try to say, "Oh, yeah, we can support ourselves off of this and make any video we want," and then they're like, "Oh, those stupid shills," and then they seem to be divoting back and forth between they would like people to advertise for them, but on the other times they seem to like demonize shilling so much that like why Kick made a whole video on it.
Yeah. The only one of them, like I said, who's really gotten it to work, is Digi. He's still fucking thriving right now. You know what? Let's head over there. Let's see how high his Patreon is. And here's the funny thing is, anybody who says, "Oh, you're being a busybody," when I had Digi on, I was like, I like looking at other people's Patreons. He's like, I do too. So I'm not doing anything inappropriate, even by the old man standards. Pause. And Patreon.
Image.
Holy son of a bitch! $4,900. Hey Leo, it's not dying, it's growing. That's almost 5K.
Who?
Digibro is making nearly 5. He is fucking $52 shy from 5K.
Well, shit.
It's the
That's kind of unacceptable.
It's the rant videos, man. He fucking charges $15 to do a rant. On
Time for the Digibro reality tour.
That's why I admit I've been streaming more, because I'd like to be able to fucking pop out a bunch of fucking rants on any old goddamn thing.
Look at it! Look at it! This is okay. Add me as stitches.
This is garbage. Yo, that was very mean. Sometimes he is doing it happens.
Remember the meme I made after that night?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. God damn. Well, he's got like 5 parasites to feed. Of course he has to be successful.
What parasites?
What? Oh, it's called a munchie in PCP land. Oh, fuck.
Wow.
He has to keep them in cheeseburger shirts for life.
Christ.
These t-shirts were ill-fitting.
Yes. Yes, they were.
These t-shirts don't fit right. Oh, good. Ill-fitting t-shirts. That's what we needed.
You know what? I have an idea.
Oh?
I'll take my sorry ass over to a search engine. I want to see what Monkey Jones is up to.
Ooh.
Get the fuck out of my...
Is he still banned?
Yes. Oh yeah, he never got unbanned.
Ooh.
No matter
What did
how
he
bad
do?
people tried, and they tried to get Monkey unbanned.
What did he do?
Creepy's working theory is that he kept doing a bunch of jokes about fucking who's that school shooter, the incel?
Oh.
Elliot Rodger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could get you banned.
This is a kid's thing. Let me fucking keep looking. Video results, YouTube. Official site, Monkey... No, that's Monkey Joe's. Monkey Jones Wikipedia.
Google,
Monkey
you're
Jones on
using this.
Pornhub, we need to not go there.
You're using the Listen, you are using the inferior search engine. You'll get better results with Google, damn it.
Hey, I'll have you know Google has more shit blocked. I could get straight to eHentai or fucking goddamn Kiwi Farms without needing a VPN on fucking Yahoo.
I don't need a VPN to go to Kiwi Farms.
Really? What Google you using, dog? I can type exactly what I want for me hentai, and it's the first thing to pop up.
You know
That's
what?
so weird.
I think you accidentally have safety search on.
Oh, maybe.
Oh. Maybe.
I'm an old fucking goddamn man, and I do use
I was gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? That makes just you can't search shit.
Okay.
I feel like so you know like how in relationships someone in the relationship ends up becoming the designated Googler? I feel like Anthony has never once been the designated Googler in a relationship.
Right. Like
wow.
No, I like with my ex, like when he like well, here's the thing, and I like to share a desk if I'm like having a serious partner, like I'm like, well, we need to share the desk, you know. This is a common space. You know, we'll get more done shit posting wise if we work together. So like, yeah, I had a boy to carry out my memes for me. I didn't need to post it. Like I got so used to not doing it. Like my game was just slipping. I was
I was
well,
always the person to use Google. I've always been the person to use Google. Whenever
So
Anthony
you're the designated Googler. He asks a question, you research it for him on Google.
yeah, I will never not use Google. It is the superior search engine. Hey chat, type 1 for Google, type 2 for Yahoo.
hold on. Check check the Discord there. I just got that one.
Let's see. Jimmy's declassified YouTube terminal survival guide.
Life is unfair because stallions don't want me.
Okay, let's
Marble pie.
Let's give this a shot.
Oh.
We will rip a minute off of. Ooh,
YouTube removes 58 million videos featuring hateful and inappropriate content. 58.
Oh, damn it, Monkey! You had to show me the pewd. I've lost interest already. God, didn't take much.
Oh, that's our jumping off point is Pootie Pie.
I
Oh.
don't have no use for the motherfucker, and it's not because of fucking. It's not a political leaning. I find him fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, I liked PewDiePie back in the days when he was actually funny.
Well, when he was targeting your demographic, I think is the more important answer. You
Yeah,
know?
basically. Like
We
when
all
he was
liked
doing-
shit when we were a kid. It's not that hard to admit, you know?
Yeah, dude, his Let's Plays for Conker's Bad Fur Day were like my shit. I loved watching him play that when I was
Oh,
a
don't
kid.
get me. Oh, yeah. 30-year-old boomer shares his strong opinions one way or the other on Conker's Bad Fur Day.
It doesn't even like just sharing your opinions. It's
Give
just
a
a joke
fuck what
when he
give
was
a fuck what
No,
Pootie
no,
Pie
it is-
thinks
it is-
about that
It
game.
isn't- He wouldn't even give opinions. He'd just make funny jokes while he was playing it, and it made it fun to watch. Dude, I
Well,
don't
look,
give a-
compared to Conker's Bad Fur Day, I'm pretty sure anything anyone says could be conceived as funny. Anyone who... Why does Conker sound like he's deaf?
I know so
Hey,
too.
why-
I need a bit of a sector.
Hey, why does a bee fuck a flower in that game? How about
Dude,
that?
no,
Yeah.
like because it's edgy and whoa, oh my god, because
Yeah,
they were
Nintendo
trying to
64
out
wanted-
South Park, and it was just stupid and badly written.
I wasn't allowed to watch South Park as a kid, but I was allowed to play Conker's Bad Fur Day. I mean,
I have to show you the episode of South Park when they cover AD or fucking attention deficit disorder, because they nail it. As someone who has
Okay.
attention deficit disorder, I agree with everything that they made in that fucking episode.
My
Sit
boyfriend
down
has
and study. Hits the kid. Sit down and study.
yeah, you'll have to show me the episode I have to stream then. I've been needing distractions all day, so.
Oh yeah, no, there's
My boyfriend has ADHD, and
Dude,
whenever
yeah,
I say that,
ADHD. Let me start at the end of this and read it backwards. I don't want to know all the beginning stuff. Let's get to the end.
Yes.
Interrupted.
Yeah.
Look,
Go.
chilling.
If you were saying.
No.
What?
Go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything. I was just pointing out that he has ADHD, and it's funny whenever we're in school because he'll start spacing out, and I'm like, "Hey, focus on your work."
Suspected I had it when I was younger, but I don't think I have it.
I'm expecting when we're hanging out at Babs Con Brody Inspector that King Theo is going to be like Marge Simpson with his arms tied, shaking his head.
No, Theo's allowed to have fun, and plus, we got a party suite to run. So hopefully, I'm keeping the young man busy and out of trouble.
Do I have to do work? Oh God!
No, you don't have to do shit.
Oh, okay.
Me and
I
Theo,
was about
that's
to-
mine
oh,
and
Jesus,
Theo's
I could've
gig.
gone to Birdie
If you
Con.
want to help, you
Oh, okay,
can.
yeah,
If
no,
you're
no,
bored, come help.
I was like, oh, so it's gonna. Oh God, it's gonna be like working for fucking Sam Out Lion all over.
No, no.
Is your room filled by any chance?
I had this idea. I had this idea that I'd have like one of those little Hawaiian fucking drinks.
No, you're just gonna roll back to the room and be like, "Where's that booze? Let me top off here."
Anthony, if you want to roll up in a Hawaiian shirt, come by my place. My dad literally has a fuck ton of them. No, my dad wears a Hawaiian shirt and jeans every day.
No, dude, like I have a slushy. I'm bringing the slushy maker. I'm making some green fucking slushy ass fucking slime, and I'll give him a Yardarita glass and a and a fucking and a Hawaiian shirt. Like, have fun, Anthony.
Yardaritas! Oh, I wanted to say this offhand. Like, this isn't a shit talking thing. I wanted to get Patchwork back because they had a good flow. they were good pod, and I whether or not I get along with people, I want to have reoccurring customers or not customers, freaking people on the pod that freaking draw in people. I want to have people of conflicting opinions that pop on. I do enjoy, like, I right now, Buttons, Aeon, Brony Inspector, like this is boss as far as I'm concerned, but I do like having fucking goddamn conflict.
Well, yeah, having new people bounce in definitely shakes up the direction and the tone of the conversation, and that's always good pod.
Yes,
100%. I actually
down from the pod optic top of that, pretty much. Go on.
I wanted to say I might try to go to BabsCon this year. Even like I might have the money, but is there anyone that has a room that I could try to split? Or
we'll talk. Oh, let me it's not gonna be quiet.
Yeah,
that's fine. I mean, hey, I'm just looking for a good time.
If the nights are intolerable, I'll just do what I did at BC. Just come back and sleep during the day.
Yeah.
Really enjoy the con.
I don't do that 642. I go back and sleep, and then I'm up and good to fucking go again.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 642. That's for you amateurs who need instructions. Like,
yeah, I am an amateur. I think my first time at BronyCon.
That's what the shower wheels.
I'll be honest with you, Buttons. If I knew you were going to be as cool and as fun as you were, I probably would have ran out to fucking meet you immediately. But I had a little bit of anxiety. I was like, ah, shit.
That's fine, man. Like, yeah, like listen. We were both meeting for the first time. We had no idea what the other was like offline. You knew I was going through shit offline. You didn't know how I would be. I was anxious too. I was excited, but I was anxious. My feet just kind of ran before I could think, and I
If you need help sleeping, it's California. Just get an indica, either eat it or vape it, and then fall asleep.
Dude. Hey, we would never do anything like that to get us in trouble at BabsCon, would we? Man, oh man. I hope that there's not a bunch of weed at BabsCon 420 weekend.
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm not even going there. But
it's a good thing. Okay, good. It's a good thing you're not, because we don't want any people bringing weed to that con.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'm not eating weed. I'm not smoking weed. I'm eating a gummy snack. So
gummy snack? No, excuse me. The chocolate, the blue chocolate puzzle pieces are mine. Those are my edibles. I mean.
I want to mention how I fucking managed to piss off Leo when I said, oh, I'm really going to miss out on fucking goddamn running into Sheldon at BronyCon. And he's like, ow. I'm like, what? You didn't say me. I'm like, oh. I didn't. And he's like, ow.
I have this theory that
I bet you're not less scary in real life, dude.
Look, I have no doubt that fucking Leo on some form or level. I go to eat and drink at BC. I go to eat, drink, and fucking goddamn over-excess at fucking these conventions. Even Digi, when he said it's basically fucking Gehenna when you go to a Brony con.
I like the sound of I want to make How Not to Brony Yardarita glasses now. It's just like...
Oh yeah, fuck, are you kidding me?
I want to give you the first one. Just like, here, you just keep drinking this. You'll be fine. Tastes like Slurpees.
There was a time when I showed up to a fucking... My friend Mike was about to go to a party and ditch us as he usually did. And I was like, no, Mike, you do this to me all the time. I want to go on the magical ride. No, Anthony, no, you don't. Yes, I do,
fuck that.
I want to go. So I hopped in the car, we went to the hotel, and I was drinking with a bunch of Latin kings.
Nice.
And I
That's
got
right
so
where you
drunk.
belong, dude.
I got so drunk. Oh, let me tell you about King Moron. I want to tell you how he got his crown that day. Anthony got so drunk he had to keep checking his wallet to see if his money was stolen in a party full of Latin kings. And my friend Mike said, "I had to call in a favor to keep you from getting jumped."
So, Anthony, I have been doing parties. I've been doing parties for like 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
And the weirdest thing is when these fucking like ADD autists get drunk, they keep going in their pocket, checking their wallet, put the wallet away. Like you're not the only dude who does this. This is like the most common thing I've seen in. I'm like, and I asked Willie once. I'm like, what's with dudes all checking their wallets? And he's like, it's that autism, bro. Like, and that's like, well, that's Willie all over. Like you talk to him and he just has these like dead on right answers. Like I remember we were after the movie. He's like, yeah, I got a got the presidential suite over at the DoubleTree. I'm like, oh, what's the room number? He just like takes off. I'm like, okay, presidential suite at the DoubleTree. I guess there's only one. Like, oh, sure enough. Like, I don't know.
For me, not me.
I'm gonna miss fucking goddamn gradually saying hi to Peter and then fucking off like every year.
Yeah, next time I go to a con, whenever that is, because I plan on going to BC. Whether or not I can make it is a bit uncertain because
yeah, I can't make it to BC. I'm going to Babs instead. Fucking Bernie Inspector is like, go here, and I was like, that'll be the new tradition. Then I've heard things that it might be the last one. I was like, oh, if I would have known that, maybe I would have done BC. But I mean, I have the ticket.
Maybe. Okay, so in the face of like BC ending, is BabsCon still going? Did they renew that or anything?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find a lot of 0 hour. I assume that part of booking the hotel for 4 days, like I assume the only way they could like even out their contract with the hotel was rather than try to keep it running for the next 3 years, run it this year and next year for 4 days per. And I think that is my theory as to what's going on. So yeah, BabsCon supposedly is happening 2020, but that'll probably be, well, Harmonious Elements might move on to a few smaller events after that, is what the rumors are. But I didn't, just too early to really say on any of that. But it would seem BabsCon will be back for 2020 for 4 days once again.
Yeah, who knows,
All right.
man?
In the future, we could just do like fucking Limbo does Disneyland or something. Just everyone in Limbo, just
Oh my
do that
god.
when there's no cons
It's
left.
about 6
I've
hours. So
never been
keep
to
in mind,
Disneyland.
from Burlingame to Anaheim is about a 6-hour drive,
Right,
and
so here's the
it's
alternative. We all have iPhones. We all are fucking some kind of fucking digital thing. I hook you guys all up with batteries, and we stream from a furry con. When we come across something really bad, we're just streaming the whole time. It'll be a good
dude.
time.
Okay, so I say Limbo does BLFC
Biggest
because it's all
Do we
in
all
one
get, like-
resort. It's in Reno.
Oh, well, nice.
Do I get like
You
fursuits
don't have
and
to
undercover-
you don't have to leave the casino. You don't have to leave the resort. They have everything you want in one place. The Walmart's across the street. You can bring outside liquor in, and it's Reno. It's cheap to get there. Everyone can get there. Super cheap.
Are we gonna get like incognito fursuits going like, okay, guys? camera hidden by the eyes, I'm going in.
if one has the means to beg, borrow, or steal in order to go incognito in a fursuit, then by all means, I think that is a genius idea.
Hide like a camera in one of the eyes, and then just be like, okay, guys, I'm going in.
Baby. Oh, stop yelling your catchphrase. They're all gonna know it's you.
Call sign is Tism. I'm going in.
I can't help it. When I put on a suit, I have to yell my catchphrase. It has this articulated jaw. How am I not gonna do that?
You know what would be amazing? All right, no, let me pitch this
You're
one.
known as a dick. I know.
We're all at a furry con, and slowly but surely just preach over and going, "Hey, Bernie Inspector, that's Coddle over there." You just go over and go, "Hey, I love your work. That one brony faggot who was giving you a hard time.
Dude.
What a douchebag." Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that was me.
Can you believe? No, can you believe that one brony who was giving you a hard time? This is how furries talk to each other. I'm excited about everything. Oh my god, this con is going so great.
You check
It
out
sounds
Bro
like
BabsCon tickets.
it sounds like a normal person doing some kind of like mood enhancing drug. Everything is great.
Speedy, you're telling me to look up Trailer Park Boys? No, I was telling you guys to look up Trailer Park Boys.
That was
10
for
years
thee,
ago.
not for me.
So thank you for the advice on that. I don't know. Does FNGR remind anyone else of Leahy? I don't think, not really.
I've actually never seen Trailer Park Boys. I'm aware of it.
The shithawks are. Can you give me here's the line. The shithawks are circling.
The
shithawks. You're like threatening someone. That's what you're telling.
Are circling.
Oh damn, they got pretty good prices for the badges.
All right, no, if I was gonna cast a sitcom and I wanted to base like a crazy local sheriff on a character, I would totally take everything from Anthony Aguilar. Actually, yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you in fucking Limbo's Discord?
Who?
Arya.
Do you know
Arya?
the fun?
Oh God, Anthony, the weirdest thing. Speaking of Arya, the weirdest thing happened. You know how I'm always doing American Dad voices?
Yeah.
I watched an episode last night, and they did my voice. They did that voice I was doing. They gave this like annoying teenage girl character that exact voice and that exact personality. I was like, oh, okay, two-way street, guys. Okay, cool. I will never be original. Whether whatever. They have great They have great voices on that show. What can you say? But yes, Spitz on American Dad. Great character. Is Arya in the Discord?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's still going.
I don't see her. No, I don't see her. Wait, hold on. I don't see her.
Does Arya even have me added on Discord?
I don't know.
Ugh, fuck. I could swear Arya was in here.
Yeah, I could shoot her an invite if you want.
Sure. Are you able to do that as a mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Do this.
The weekend pass only costs $70, so yeah, I think. And let me check flight tickets for my nearest.
For what, California?
For California, is it going to be in?
San Francisco, isn't it?
Check the website again. It is. Let's go. Yeah. All right. So let me go to my local airport. San Francisco.
So SFO is for Babs. SFO is the airport. That's the one right next door to the convention. There's a free bus that takes you there.
SFO.
SFO.
Okay. How do I know
SFO, mofo.
How would I know what airport it drops off at? Like I'm never used to doing a flight.
You don't want a Boeing for airplane.
Destination is the airport they drop off at.
Destination? Okay.
Like LAX. Like if you're flying from, like, I don't know. I'm going to make up a name for an Indiana airport. Like you're flying from like Indiana International. And
So let's say you're leaving O'Hare Airport in Chicago. That would be your departure. Let's say you were flying to Sacramento, California. That would be your arrival.
Okay. It's loading.
How are we today?
Oh, hi, Leo.
I am drinking mead. Drink of the Vikings.
He's drinking the ale of my people.
It was
and
called
mine
Viking
too.
Blood, and I thought it was just too manly not to drink it.
to SFO
Elf,
for
if you ever have
300
money for a book, get Uthark. It is an amazing book.
I will look
Oh
into
yeah,
that.
propane.
PM me the name of the book so I can have the correct spelling and everything, and then I'll look into it.
Sure.
I'm currently trying to find
for a round trip.
drawing references so I can draw this picture, and it's hell. The fuck, just Google does not like this tag today, apparently.
Alright, so there's a round trip to it leaves at 9:30 in the morning and gets there at 1 and is only $307 round trip. Yeah, I like that.
Thank you, Snugbud.
You're welcome.
You're good
Right.
people.
Thank you.
People.
There's I was actually thinking while you guys were talking about like going to different cons, there's this little Southern California anime expo that is super fucking cheap.
So the one you keep telling me about?
Yeah, Anime Impulse.
Blah. Zach Anime Con for life, yo.
That one's in Santa Clarita, right? Or is that San Fernando?
Anaheim Fair Complex.
It's all in LA.
Oh, I was horribly off. No, Santa Clarita and San Fernando are also in LA. There's like a billion.
Yeah, it's
fucking
all
cities in
LA.
Yeah, but then you have to ask like which LA.
I don't have to do that. I know it's all LA. I can.
You guys suggest United, JetBlue, or Delta.
The song from season 5. Which season 5 are you talking about, Speedy?
He's still talking about Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, I thought that was a movie, not a show.
Wow, that's yeah, it's an old show by now, actually.
Yeah, see,
but
I'm still bummed out for everyone who wants to know. Me and Buttons got all through old BoJack and all through fucking goddamn Venture Brothers, and there's this empty feeling afterwards of not knowing that there's any.
Right, no, and the man wept for there were no good cartoons left to watch. Like,
oh no, we have Forget About It. That's pretty good.
Forget About It's all right. Fucking, we have to go back and finish Entangled. I haven't finished season 1, which is really good. Holy shit, I love Entangled.
I mean, we can always look for, and we can always look forward to whatever this not quite a story arc that's going on in at WTF 101. So,
we already finished. We already finished that season.
I loved it, but I was underwhelmed. But I still loved it. Like just
I
grew accustomed to it.
See, I don't know. I feel like the theme of them being in detention and like they're supposed to sort of be this underwhelmed aspect. I don't know, that sort of helps set the tone of the show. Like, you're too busy, if you didn't know about the thing already, going like, whoa, this is all like true stuff. Like, how interesting, underwhelming facts. Yeah.
Have you seen What the Fuck 101, Peter? Is he still there?
No, he's on mute. Hey, Anthony.
Yes?
Slightly. BabsCon is cheaper than Winnie City, from what I've seen.
Whatever.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, the Kana Anime Impulse, it's like $15 for the weekend.
What you say about BabsCon?
I'm pissed off at Winnie City for being more expensive. And I'm like, okay, BabsCon is the better con to go to. Thank God.
Yeah, well.
Do you guys suggest I take United, Delta, or JetBlue for my ride home?
Anything better than United, really, let's be honest.
Yeah, like, I mean...
Have we shown you the United video from Medicaid?
Yeah, like not being treated like a fucking federal prisoner on a plane is a nice feeling.
I'm gonna let you know in advance, Bernie Inspector. If they throw me like $1,000 or $2,000 to fucking just bail on the ride, I'll send you the money. Like, hey, here's $2,000 to get the fuck off the plane. Okay, here's $300.
Oh no, take the money. Yeah, dude. I'm not like it's all good. I'll find someone else to take the spot in the room in that week. Like, no, it's all good, dude. Yeah.
Right. I do.
If your airline is like, we need someone to give up a seat, just go like, horsey con or money? How much? Yeah, how much we talking here?
It's not good enough. I want a K at least.
No, fuck no. I want at least a G out of this.
Alright, so I'm gonna do Delta, and then my ride home will be Delta again.
You know, they'll go like, well, he was the first one. He ran to the front of the line when we started whispering. So I think
United's gonna have to beat my fucking ass, which they will do. Which they will do.
Well within their rights, Anthony. Well within their rights.
But they're gonna have to. I'm gonna make sure they wear out their knuckles.
Oh fuck yeah!
SFO 1 hour 25 minutes. Okay.
Sir, as you can clearly see, I'm white.
Oof. 6-hour flight. Oof.
Oh yeah, I got a 4 and some change. Jesus. I'm gonna be nice and blasted on that flight.
Good. Get an early. You're gonna want to get an early start on this. I don't think there'll be much of a break for you.
No. I want.
I've had the fucking goddamn $10-20 Long Island at the airport. And it's worth it. I'm not gonna lie. It's
What's in a Long Island? All the liquors.
Let me do all.
Yeah,
5.
like 7 liquors and a drop of Coke.
It's 5.
It's 5 liquors.
It's 5 liquors
and a drop of Coke.
No. You're getting the bad one if you're getting the Coke. You want the grenadine, Peter.
So, I thought. Okay, thanks, Anthony. I'm like, I thought it was grenadine syrup.
You can do it with Coke. You can absolutely do it with Coke. But here's the 5. Rum,
can I have both?
Oh, yeah. Rum, tequila, triple sec, vodka, and gin are the 5. I've got it memorized.
Okay. I should have all of those. I will have all of those in the bar, consequently, so...
Oh, I'm assuming the hotel has a bar, right? Worst comes to worst.
Anthony, I'm throwing a party. I'm gonna have a full bar with...
I would hug you.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna have a full bar in my suite, dude. We're gonna be, we're... Hotel bar. That's amateur hour, bro.
You know what?
I'm
just gonna say it. Would you like the Black Tooth Scourge? I was gonna give it to fucking goddamn King Theo. But since I have his shot glass and it has to go somewhere.
Well, I don't know. I can't wait to hang out with both of you guys. You seem like you'd be a lot of fun together, honestly.
Oh, who, Theo?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, and maybe that's me hoping too hard, but Theo's such a chill dude. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. Maybe I was just not in the King Theo came up at the same time as people like Fatty and Rados. And,
Well, no, and it's like your whole pod crew crumbles to pieces, and then these new personalities show up, and you're just over it. I get it, dude.
The Carp is the spiritual successor to the PFC, Anthony, and you're not invited. Oh, good. I'm not a pedophile. Wonderful.
What is lowest? What is get money back if you find a lower price? Nothing.
Probably
I'm good.
Comparison. I don't know.
Let me go.
Everyone who was ever PFC, or everyone who even PFC says was never PFC, we're all PFC. Did you podcast in the world of Brony? Close enough. You're PFC. Whatever.
I'll have you know, Peter talked to our degenerate asses back in the day, and I'm very grateful for that.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, I like to think of myself as especially back in the day, I especially used to be the people's guy.
When all the big names wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire, Peter'd be like, "Hey, Sheldon, would you read this? Sheldon, you should totally put on a white robe and get a wine glass. Yeah, you'll look totally cool." Proceeds to make fun of him for years after he does it.
And it's
no, I thought it was cool that he read that.
That's how you make content.
No, I wish I finished that story, but I got my depression mostly fixed. I'm getting my motivation back. That's all great. I should really just stick to writing that shitlord story. I just need to redo the roster of it.
I was the one who gave you the idea of fucking, was it Brawny Buck shooting rainbows out of his, or his evil brother shooting rainbows out of his penis or something?
Yeah.
Well, you see, and then Peter, if it's his evil brother, it doesn't count as Brawny Buck, you see.
Yes, and then we were going to use brawny paper towels to clean up the mess. We were going to make him explode in a big, gory fireworks fashion by, what was it, me and Nick Z making out in front
Hold
of him,
on,
and
wait.
he couldn't handle the
Brawny
gayness.
paper towels. Is there like a Koch brothers joke here? Like him and
Well, let me
Josh
explain.
are like the Koch
Brawny
brothers.
is the name of a brony, and his name is literally Brawny.
I get it. Yeah, no, I'm trying to make a brawny paper towels joke.
I thought it was funny where he's like, I actually ran out of paper towels, guys. Is anyone the only one who finds it funny that Brawny's the one who ran out of paper towels?
See, the brawny paper towels guys are the Koch brothers.
You know what I still remember? When I was in my room, Buttons kept fucking with the giant long string to the fucking fan on the ceiling. It's still there. Kept batting it like if you were a cat.
Playing with the thing.
Like
Wow, you're like high all the time.
It was vexing
How?
you. It was amazing. I was like, wow, what did it do?
Yeah, like
I've done that myself. You'll be
Five crate him in. He's like, "Yep, this is pretty damn fun."
Honestly,
very entertaining.
Honestly, Buttons, if there was a long string attached to the lamp, I would just gently float down onto my back and start playing with it as well.
I broke the switch on my ceiling fan doing this for years, guys. Just sitting here in this chair, getting fucking high, and just like swinging this thing. Like I would just like not even looking, just swinging the thing like it bounced back. It had a really heavy like metal pull chain on it, so it like it was putting a lot of weight on that on the switch when it was at the furthest point. Like that's quite a bit of force for that little plastic switch to hold. So it just like yanked the thing out of there. Like it broke one day.
All right, and I got the plane ticket.
Yeah, that's how long it is.
Wait, you're going to Babs now?
I'm going to Babs. I said, you know what? I've been through hell and back recently. I need a fucking vacation. I have the money for it right now. I'm doing it.
Oh shit, Babs is
Do you have a place to stay? Buttons?
Get ready for all right. Hello. You may call me Commodore. I'm the Commodore of Floor Peasants. Welcome to the /MLP RT. Welcome to the party suite. Please enjoy your stay. Payment will be divided up at the end of day 3.
Wait, really? You'll let me stay in the room?
You're a floor peasant, so bring your accommodations are limited.
Okay.
All right, I'll bring my docky.
I was just gonna pay you when I got there.
Yeah, you can pay me when you get there. Whenever. Yeah. Square up.
All right.
Just pay waffles. Yeah, just give waffles.
I'll explain this to you. When Stardust got there, when it was the fucking first year, she's like, "Voice of Reason isn't here with the money," which he paid up. No district codes, but Path Analysis wasn't there. Nobody had their money, and they're like, they're charging me an extra $170, and I just looked at her and said, poor people. And I just wound up paying all the extra until fucking those other people showed up. And to Stardust's credit, say what you will about Stardust, I remember Voldemort was like, you know what, Anthony, you should probably just let that go. I was like, I know you're right. She paid me back months later, just out of the blue, unrequested. So whatever shit talk that people might have about Stardust, and there's a skosh, she did the right thing, and she paid me back unsolicited. So that was pretty baller, and I appreciate the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Did the right. And that is the exact correct thing to do. I mean, and that's the thing. Almost just not bringing it up, I could see how bringing it up would be like, hey, it's going to take me a week or two to give you the money. Like that could be perceived as particularly in this fandom, that could be perceived as trying to weasel out of paying. So almost saying nothing might have been the smartest move at that point. So yeah, say what you will about how that was handled, but I can't really.
Like 3 to 5 from PayPal, which considering.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm now well versed in PayPal. Yeah, I could care.
Grumble, yeah. PayPal, rubber dibba, booga.
That's more fucking Elon Musk's faggoty ass, Jesus.
I told you your grandma from California is the one who's going to send you that money, Arya. You're going to get a Christmas card with a crisp $20 bill in it.
Did you manage to did anybody throw fucking Arya a fucking invite? They wanted.
Oh no! I somehow I didn't enable the generation of invites somehow.
Yeah,
I did not have the ability for that.
I don't have her added on Discord, and I can't. I think you turned off being able to invite people because we had someone in here the other day that might use to flood the room just in case.
Who is that? Buttons. All right, let me take my.
Well, she's not really, just like.
I heard in the Medicare stream he mentioned Rags. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of something about like his fur affinity or something like that.
I'm not gonna get involved. To be
Yeah,
honest with you.
yeah, not touching. Yeah, no, that made me. That night made me feel.
Yeah, Rags was nice enough to come on the stream. I am grateful. And if it was a less than stellar podcast, I am the butthole who ran the stream, and that responsibility falls on me.
I felt bad that night. I drank a bunch of malt liquor. I remember that.
I felt I could have done better. That's all. I'll leave it at that.
Understandable. Let's see.
I do like my good podcasts.
Chill room. That was woo. Oof.
Yeah, it was a good pod.
Was or wasn't?
Well, the Rags one, I don't know. I've mixed emotions about that. I felt bad that night. Yeah.
We could have done better. I could have done better. That's all. I'll look at that and leave it there.
Drama Dad could have been a better dad.
Where the fuck? Did they throw me out of the Secret Rift Discord? Where the fuck is it?
Maybe they changed the icon and you don't recognize it.
Who should I put as my emergency contact?
That's too late.
I don't know, gamer. You tell me, Speedy.
Sick of my mom.
Copy link. Fuck, head on down. Yeah. Where the fuck is it? I'm missing the Secret Rift. Well, let's double check and see if I'm still in the Skype.
I'm missing the Secret Rift tonight.
Yeah.
I looked at my Discord, it just didn't look right.
Yeah, no, I'm still in the fucking I'll have to fucking. I'm still in the Skype one, which is the active one. So it's just more me being bitchy, I guess, than anything else at this point. Unless I accidentally left it, which is possible.
Oh, that's possible.
Yes,
Did you go fuck these guys and storm out of there, Anthony?
No,
Oh, no.
I didn't do that.
What's going on?
Oh,
Oh, hey, man.
How's good, boss? I was just drinking mead, honey liqueur. Oh, there's a
lucky.
Going to bed.
Oh, is that Hateful joining us?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is I.
Fucking Hateful.
Yeah, dude. I gotta say, fucking fine work lately. I've been really liking your shit a lot.
Yeah. No. Next video, I'm doing one on Loki, the the Loki drama or whatnot.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I remember you said you and Sheldon kind of digged into that.
Yeah, Sheldon Weebus and I are going to be doing a collab on that one.
Yeah, I like your guys' dynamic together. I think it's a pretty good team, honestly.
Did you see the call we had with Ryu, Brony?
Was that the one where
The article he wrote, that Medium article, was the problem was I was trying to clip out the end part because for some reason in editing like the black end showed up, so I tried cutting it out, and for some reason it cut out everything else besides what I wanted cut.
There's an undo.
someone else has joined the chat.
Yeah, it's really easy to fucking fix that. You didn't have to reload it for future reference. If you get stuck like that, I'll help you.
There should be a trim tool on the YouTube that you can use.
Yeah, that's what I used.
Really?
Yeah, even if you fuck that up, it has an undo option.
I tried undoing it. Well, it's like it was like I hit OK after that happened. So like when I tried to go back and undo it, it didn't really have anything to undo.
Okay, well, whatever. Even the old fucking videos like 43, 44, and 45 that I all had to edit because people claimed it. Lol, don't know who that was, but I do. I can unedit those still, and it's been like a year. They still have the claims on them, so they would probably still go down.
Well, I just ran the Audacity through the audio through Audacity, and I just used this magical effect called truncate silence, Anthony.
Yeah.
It's like if you have like 5 seconds of silence at a certain like pitch or level, you could cut it like out, cut all of it out, like all the silence.
It clips other things. Dulcet tried showing me that.
I think that is I was like, oh no, the tools in Audacity. You just listen back to that carefully, because a lot of those Audacity tools are not as quite as precise as advertised, I've found. Man, and every time
I realize my weeaboo sword is up in the background. Make fun of me.
Well, it's like, you know what's sad, Brony, is like, I don't know if you guys heard the Z guy call yet. I heard a couple of you guys.
I did. Oh, I did hear Slim Shady himself acting hard.
I laughed the minute it went.
I couldn't. I was like, I got about 5 or 6 minutes of this in me. Oh man, like I didn't make it.
I'm gonna be honest.
That guy is so annoying.
ZD, if you're listening, if I were your friend, I would tell you to stop. But since I'm not your friend, you just keep being you.
You keep doing this. This is the cringiest, most... You're going to be so embarrassed of this. In a few short years, it's going to be amazing.
There's literally nothing I could do that could hurt you any more than what you're doing to yourself.
Right. Like, you are cursing yourself. It's beautiful.
You're going to look back in 10 years and going, ah, damn.
Dude, I think like 3 to 5 years is more like it.
2 to 4?
Yeah, I'm not giving it 2 to 4. I'm not giving it 10 years for this to become regrettable for that young man. He's
slow, but still. There's someone who is
God. He's just does not know how obnoxious he's coming up.
There's a facade of someone who puts on airs, who's able to be reasonable. Looney tier would be the term that comes to my mind. Where I'm talking to this person and I believe that there is a rational human being based off of the air and the tenor of their voice, but the more you talk to them, you start to understand that this is an illusion.
They just got practice talking like that somehow. Yeah.
It's like practicing kissing with your bed pillow.
Well, hold on. Now, let's say, just generally speaking, you had some intimacy problems, and you know, the last people you were with were weird lesbians who just rated how everyone kissed. I don't like, you know, you're not the person with intimacy problems is not going to be a good kisser without a lot of practice. So, you know, and you know, let's say you're using some.
I think Brony and Spectre is projecting right now.
What is that crazy bullshit that me and Buttons were confused as shit when you were talking about that one symptom thing?
Havana syndrome?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you were on. I'm like, look, I love Brony and Spectre, so I'm just gonna let him go.
I don't want to, like, you know, man, there was a point in my life where I was always thinking like that and jumping to just insane conclusions for things, and I would pause back then and think to myself, I'm gonna have ulcers by the time I'm 30 if I keep up like this. And I didn't listen to myself till many years later, and I like, it upsets me that I still get that way sometimes. So like, no, I was on a fucking tear, and I was like, maybe you can hear my voice falter, kind of trying to, like, I don't even want to think about the headspace I was in while I was talking about why I thought I had Havana syndrome.
Okay. No,
yeah,
I know in private, which I won't go into, you've had some really heavy shit, and I love you, respect the shit out of you. I think you're a bro. So, you know.
Yeah, so no, you gotta kind of. So I'm sorry if I get on one like that sometimes. Yeah, that was nothing that needs to be acknowledged because it was all in my fucking head is why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you do that at BabsCon, go for a walk. Got it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Pool guy,
$10 and say, I understand here. This means I don't hate you.
Well, pool guy knows I get like that sometimes too. Like, he's always been there. He's like, you need a bro check right now. Like, he'll be there. He's always been good about that. Like, I don't like, Yeah, no, can you imagine, like, dude, I used to be like that all the time. Like, if you were going to be around me, it was just going to be me spouting crazy shit at you. And
there are times
I mean, aren't you crazy either way?
I'm not, well, yes. Hard yes on that, but, like, I'm really, God damn it, I'm trying.
You know what's funny? I'm going to be honest with you. If Bernie Inspector would have been around, like, if I would have been cool with him earlier, I would have made sure that Bernie Inspector would have been like one of those people who would have been beyond reproach, and it would have probably come to regret. This is Brony Inspector talking. He's up there with Aeon of Dreams and Lightning Bliss and Golden Fox. You shut your bitch whore mouth.
Oh yeah, man,
no.
I didn't
Yeah,
notice. I was like, oh.
Those are
Oh yeah, no, I've
My
just been.
stepdog is here.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I've just been on mute, so I don't
Hi.
hit it with background noise. Hello.
I know that's why Arya came in. She's like, I want some of me of that
Fuck
Aeon
off.
of Dreams.
Fuck you. No,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know. He kind of like scares me a little bit.
Ooh,
I
Aria
thought
of
I won.
Dreams? Oh, yeah,
Oh, no.
definite. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Arya. I've seen you on Twitter, I think.
Yeah, I'm a newer member, but yeah, I like your content, especially how you make Bliss jump. I'm just like, yes.
His shoes
Scared
aren't
the
for
alicorn.
spaghetti, Arya.
What? I didn't hear you. What?
I said his shoes aren't for your spaghetti, Arya.
Oh, fuck you.
Can I give you a foot bath? You have some
Ew,
spaghetti down
stop.
there.
No. No, I've only talked to Aeon. Aeon. First time I talked to him was actually a golden fox. Like, I was talking to
How
a
did
golden
all this
fox. And
spaghetti get there? Let me
Okay, wait,
wash
no.
your
I'm just gonna
feet.
I'll say this. It's good to meet you. I'm sorry it was over there.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Like. Yeah. When
No
I was
offense,
on
Goldie.
Golden Fox,
no offense.
No.
Look,
No
Goldie,
hard
I
feelings,
could
but-
want it in your
but-
stream. I
And
respect
I said,
the fuck out
Aeon
of Golden
Gary.
Fox. Jesus.
And you go, oh, dearie, I could be much more scary if you want. I was like, no.
For the record, and this, I think I mean this.
I cannot
Of the-
picture Aeon being scary in any way.
In the active
don't know.
members of the old school people, I think Goldie's probably one of the most respected people in there. I think he's.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not trying to shit on Goldie when I say that. So I'll put it like this: there's definite pros and cons to his server.
Sorry, it's a little windy where I'm at.
You have to remember, I came home from work, or yeah, I think I came home from work and I saw Miss Anthony hit him, and I was like, I'm staying up tonight.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be a
fucking
long
adjust this
night.
right now. And he's like, Anthony, I don't approve of what you did. Yeah, I don't apologize either.
I'm thinking Arby's.
boy.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter.
Yep.
Do you want to see a picture of me when I disguised myself in a bunch of bushes one time?
A bunch
Sure.
of bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the context here?
Yeah, I hardly see what that has to do with anything.
Oh, I happened to be wearing green and tan that day, so I decided to hide in some bushes to freak out my dad.
Are you
Oh my
implying
God.
that? Are you implying that you were hiding in Peter's bushes?
No.
What?
Elf
Theory.
said that to me last time we talked, or the first time we talked, that they were gonna hide in the bushes and attack. I heard. She said that Elf has said this dude has talked about these bushes before.
Whose bushes? Tell me whose bushes you were in.
My yards?
There we go.
Hmm.
Oh. Yeah, no. If I look in, then it's like, okay, now I see you.
Yeah, you just see the tiny bit of my face in there, and you're like, oh, that's...
No. It's like the elf peekaboo. I see you.
No, here, I'll drop the picture in the room.
I'm Aria. Can you tell that I could sing? I just musically sang that to you, Peter.
Oh,
Please acknowledge
fuck
me.
you. I'm
It's
Aria
all-
Tate, so
Notice me, senpai.
he is not senpai.
Here, I just put the picture in the room. Let me look.
Lamp Sama.
Oh boy.
Does anybody get that reference?
No, yeah, lamp
Yeah,
and
isn't that-
Lamp.
isn't that-
Yeah.
ZD.
lamp and mouth.
I just noticed, is the icon KP?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it is.
Okay, I'm not the only one that didn't know it.
Yeah, no,
What
it's KP
icon?
melting into the ground.
I'm melting! Save
Oh,
me,
didn't Kenny draw that? Did Kenny draw that?
Yes. I miss
Oh
Kenny
crap!
so
My
bad.
sunroof is open. I gotta go
Here's
close
the-
it. Holy shit!
Here's the whole gist.
Oh.
I have Kenny's thumbnail for the podcast drawn by Gray Silvermane, which is a hard thing to get these days, and I don't regret it. I just wish I could get the goddamn pot out of Kenny. That's it. I love Kenny. I want to pay proper respect to an artist who has fucking goddamn given me just a wealth of fucking goddamn art that I can't ever hope to repay, even though I did pay for it. But I do feel like it's so good. The one that I used for the original first Toon Critic video that was repurposed for someone else.
Oh my god.
Oh, I remember that.
The Crown T video. Fucking, he loved that picture. He was just pissed off at the mouth, and I was like, yeah, I purposely did that to you. I wanted you to look at the picture and going, I can't look away because it's so flattering, yet it hurts so bad. Kenny is so good at that. I love Kenny. Androgynous art is so good.
Yeah, if you want a funny story about that, I was in call with Kenny when they were drawing that, and their brother came in the room and said, "Why are you drawing Granny Smith trying to be gangster?"
Oh boy.
When Paws went to go fuck with you, I was like, I'm just gonna tell fucking Kenny they're gonna cock block you. I'm like, what is your and Buttons' deal with Kenny? We both like Kenny. Kenny's fucking a baller.
Kenny is literally like literally an angel. Plus, they're actually going to college to be a psychologist and shit, so they know a lot of shit.
Kenny's been
like,
fucking responsibly fucking just great. I adore Kenny. Yeah.
They're very busy, but they're an amazing person, and they can do no wrong.
Yeah. I do like to fucking saint some of my friends, but Kenny's... I wish I'd fucking just had more time to hang out with Kenny, but it's fine. It's cool. I appreciate whatever.
Not even the fact that you don't have time. They're just very busy with college, and they have a job, and they have stuff going on at home.
I'm expressing my appreciation and just all of it is what I'm trying to get across.
Like a very close friend of mine. Like we're like siblings. If like best friends could be that way.
Even when we were fighting and they the picture when they had you in the background when they were reading at their new OC, I was like, I thought they should have kept that. I thought that was great.
No, that was drawn by Camp Kelly.
Oh, still, it's a good pick.
Oh, thanks.
What? It was a good picture. All you do is perspiring in the background. So you'd be offended.
Oh, I know.
it's Kenny having a breakdown. If anybody should be angry, it should be Kenny. Wow, I killed the old bead bottle. Fuck. That's the 70 proof one. Jesus.
Do you just drink all the alcohol?
The old one, which had like half of the bottle left.
That's still a lot of alcohol.
It's Baren Jaeger honey liqueur.
Baron Jaeger, yeah, man.
You drank half a bottle, dude.
Well,
stop.
It's not a full-on 1/5. It's like it's a small.
So Baron Jaeger has like the guy with the fighting the bear on the bottle, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit is. Me and my roommate Dominic used to like kill a bottle of this and like go play disc golf. It was some good times back then.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Just be careful not to drink too much. I don't want you to
be like you and your hipster liquor. I drink good alcohol, sir. I drink good orange liquor. I drink good honey liquor.
Yeah, you've been pulling out nonstop fucking hitters so far. Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking. I know you claim you're gonna have liquor there, but if there's a liquor store within reason, I still want to get you some stiff Bernie Inspector.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Oh yeah. Thank you. Yes. I'm. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Holy shit!
If I'm not on medication when I go out to see you guys, I might try alcohol. I don't know what, but I'll try something.
I won't pressure you.
Yeah, don't feel.
I do want to. I want to try it because everyone does it, and I've never.
We'll
really
start
been
you
able
with
to
like a
do it
Smirnoff
right now.
here. You know what? I will ice a bro. I will start you off with a Smirnoff Ice.
We'll start you with the Shirley Temple.
No,
So here's the thing. I'll lift. And here's the thing: you're gonna lose me icing you because it's quite simple, and then you'll have a whole 6-pack to yourself to drink or not.
What do you think? Smirnoff Black Cherry? That's the way to go, I think.
Well, see,
Is there strawberry? I like strawberry.
The last time a guy tried to ice me at a con, like he was like 20. He was 21 years old, and he was like he did now a proper icing. The way you're supposed to do it is like it's preferably warm, and you like get down on one knee and like put drive the Smirnoff Ice onto the floor like you're a knight driving his sword into the ground, challenging another knight. But
if you're looking for strawberry, you want strawberry.
Strawberita?
Strawberita.
Yeah, strawberritas are okay. Strawberita.
I think Buttons might enjoy a tequila sunrise.
I've actually
never tequila's a little. That's kind of. We're trying to start her on some training wheels here.
We don't want to get Buttons
Someone-
drunk.
Hurricane.
No, white girl drunk is Starbucks.
Guys.
Always start with the hurricane.
Someone said in the chat, if you like sweet chocolate and I can get a mustard. I actually don't like chocolate. I'm not a chocolate person.
Okay,
we are not giving Buttons a fucking cocktail for her first drink. That's not smart.
I've done this shot with fucking Voldemort, I think, once or twice. We did chocolate cake shots. So
ooh.
Buttons would be keen on that one.
I mean, I like chocolate cake if it doesn't taste like I like chocolate flavor, but I don't like actual chocolate.
No, is that like one of those crazy layered shots that tastes like the thing it is?
All right, so let me explain. Chocolate cake shot, when we were going to fucking Crazy Rock, when there used to be a strip club, or at least a gentleman's club in fucking the fucking or exotic dancer, as she explained that she is not a stripper because she technically didn't take anything off. She sat there and said, you don't have to tell me all this bullshit to get me to drink. I like to drink. And then she took it. She's like, it tastes like chocolate cake. She's like, I swear to you it does. And I was like, we tried it. I'm like, this is fucking baller. The ones at the fucking place we had, you had to do all this, like you'd lick the salt and take it. The ones at for anyone going to BC, the bar you want is literally called Kona Grill.
Kona Grill, it's called?
I loved Kona Grill. Oh,
I wouldn't mind trying it. I'll be 21 by then.
I love Kona Grill so much. I got kind of bored of it last year, but Kona Grill was like my jam. It was fucking. It was my fucking home away from home.
Nice.
Oh.
Can I shoot a restaurant recommendation out for Baltimore? Because I went to a place that was bomb as fuck.
Is it the
yeah.
It is not. Well, you know what? You had to take an Uber to get there, but the food, like, it was a nice kind of break from everything for a minute. But Mama's on the Half Shell. If you like oysters, if you like seafood, that place was the bomb.
I went there. I went there for my year BC with my group of friends.
Oh God.
The ale house that fucking the one where it was you, me.
The unicorn ale house.
I don't think so. It was
King's Ale House.
Was it the wait? Isn't it the one that's next to Subway, the Baltimore Beer Tavern?
They were straight. We were one fucking table away from fucking Horse Eaters, I believe, with Corpulent.
Yeah, that was the Baltimore Beer Tavern. Yeah, it's like right next to the Subway. You can easily walk to it.
An upstairs.
Yeah,
that has like.
Yeah, I went there with fucking goddamn Creepy. Did you know that Creepy was underage last year? He was 20. I didn't know that. That's fucking.
Yeah, that doesn't come underage drinking. No way, really.
Yeah, I thought fucking Creepy with all his years of experience and know how he was fucking. I didn't know he was a fucking babby. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was around my age then.
Yeah, you're older than Creepy Reading.
Gotta use your good boy points for something, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm older than Creepy. That feels weird. Well, when does he turn? When is his birthday?
I forget. I
turned
put him
21?
down as a fucking tax write-off, and I threw him at $20 as I put him down as a technical advisor.
Nice. Yeah.
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 I feel I could stand behind that. He gave me good advice, so I'll be right back.
I technically use the computer as a tax write-off when I'm able to set it up and shit. I've been so sick ever since I got the computer. I haven't been able to put it together. My mom's like, that thing's been sitting in a box since it got here. Yeah, I've been sick since it got here.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'll tell you in private message. There's some real heavy shit.
How are you
I'm
feeling,
sorry.
Inspector?
My ear's still ringing and it's bothering me, but other than that, it's not driving me crazy right now, so I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm feeling a lot better. Let's say that. I'm feeling a lot better.
Well,
I
literally
was gonna go and get myself some therapy sushi, but I decided to go home instead because I did not want to be around humans.
I
physically.
walked and swayed and damn near tipped over on the way to the can. Wow.
Yeah, you're drunk as fuck. Stop drinking.
Yeah, that's what I was
Please.
telling you about, Anthony. Like, mead doesn't, like, fuck with your brain. It fucks with your body.
No, I like this. This is good. I like the way this is panning out.
I think we
Anthony's
need
toe up.
We need now. We just need Inspector Eye.
I've been hitting this bong all day. What are you talking about?
I'm talking with Brony Inspector, and Brony Inspector has me like dreaming about being drunk while drunk.
While you're drunk, I know. Like you're like, this is the life, baby. There's more of this in your future.
Inspector, I forgot.
Intoxiception.
Inspector, I forgot if I asked you this before. What's your favorite strain?
My favorite strain, it's got to be the diesel, man.
Oh, sour D?
No, just well, I like sour diesel a lot, but just the original diesel is and it's not. They don't really grow a lot of it anymore. It's a little harder to find. But I really like the diesel. I really like sour D. The sour D wax is what I'm actually hitting right now. But
lucky bastard.
I like it. I like it because it's a high yielding strain for resin content, and as a former hash producer and current hash consumer, I think it's just it's a strain that makes fantastic waxes and hashes. So that would be my reason for why it's my favorite. Jack Hare is another good strain.
Hi, Vera.
Okay, top three. Fire up your top three then.
Top three. Diesel, sour diesel, and then Ingrid A and B. No. Yes. Ingrid A and
Cash
B.
Ref and GR. You know what's funny about that, Blinky? Cash Ref and GR so we can go to the strip club. I haven't been to the strip club since the one in town closed down, because here's the whole thing. If I got, like, blasted enough, I'd just call for a ride. Now I have to, like, go into, like, fucking, like, either, like, a Chicagoland area or some shit like that. I just loved going to fucking goddamn Crazy Rock. I used to run to my friend Mike there, and he'd be like... He'd get really blasted. Mike, if you don't stop drinking, I will cut you off. Cut me off. I'll go across the street.
Brony Inspector, check private message.
Yeah, Brony Inspector fired three back at you that my top three that I enjoyed. Sweet Tooth, Sour D, and Platinum Kush. Although I do like Space Wreck Haze.
Okay, yeah,
Space
you know
Wreck
what?
Haze was fun.
And somehow all of the cushes just escaped me at this moment, and I'm like, oh, what about all of those? There's so many good ones. Those are all excellent choices. Sweet Tooth is one that it's nice flour. It's really terrible for making hashes out of.
And I just like how it makes me feel. Like it's like one of the most euphoric. Like I've smoked it and I've made firecrackers out of it. Yeah. No, for that it's amazing. Like I was like depressed and like, well, it's a season.
So it's very
thing.
uplifting sort of buzz. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, this seasonal depression time, it's gonna happen whether I like it or not. Well, fuck it, I'm not gonna take this sitting down. And then I literally smoked it up until it actually broke the depression episode. I'm like, haha! Fuck you, neuropsychology.
Well, I just fuck you, neuropsychology. Okay. If you say so, man.
Or neurochemistry. That's when I'm like, fuck you, brain chemistry.
Yeah. Fuck you, healthy brain chemistry. Yeah, now you're talking.
No, not healthy brain chemistry. This was unhealthy brain chemistry, and it's like making me feel like shit. I'm like, well, fuck you. I got weed. Ah.
Peter once got so high he was able to cure his depression for a day.
That wasn't on weed though. That was on something else. And I didn't do it for a day. It's still gone.
I'm glad
you did ketamine.
So you're not.
Okay. Good answer, but that wasn't it.
Oh no,
was
that was such a good guess, wasn't it? I know.
That was a good guess though. It was actually mescaline.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was about to say it wasn't that one that they said from the Matrix. That was the one. That was exactly the one where he's like, "Oh, I fly every day. It's called mess." Or he said something along those lines. I remember.
Yeah, no, man.
You wanted to go off into the mountains one day when you got really depressed or some shit like that, and I was wanting to ask if you got over that shit.
Oh yeah, no, dude. I only spent like 1 day with mescaline, and to this day, my depression is still gone.
That's good.
And that's really effective. Holy shit.
And
It's mescaline.
Cactus juice.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Kind of like shrooms, basically.
Mm-hmm.
A little different.
Yeah, they're a little bit different. Like if you went on shrooms and you went on mescaline, you would definitely notice a difference. But yeah,
I wouldn't take shrooms again. I might fuck with mescaline again.
mescaline.
Is mescaline legal?
No.
Well, no, I just took it. I'll say this for legal reasons. I've taken it under legal pretenses and circumstances. Aeon does not advocate you do anything illegal, but Aeon also cannot stop you from doing what you want.
For the legal record,
so you're saying "do thy will" is basically what you're
do
like.
What thou wilt. I will
Yeah.
appropriate and completely abuse that phrase to not mean what it actually means. But yes, do what thou wilt.
For the record, for the legal record, I wasn't sure where I was when I was taking those drugs because I couldn't understand what anyone was saying. So obviously, I wasn't in America when I was doing it.
Good man.
Because I was on a boat and I just happened to be in international
We're all
waters.
always on boats in international waters.
Yes.
By the way, if Rouge or Fabula hears this, if Hateful's more on the ball than I am, don't hold up the chain. I'll fucking push it if he pushes it. As long as the information gets out there, that's good.
It will get out, Anthony. I just ask that give it at least until the end of say by Wednesday. How about that? This coming Wednesday, the information will be out.
I wanted to Hateful actually for understanding my position recently and giving me good wishes.
Someone give Buttons a hug.
I'm sorry.
Give Buttons a hug now. Buttons hug pile going activated now.
Hug. But I want to say this. There was a dude who fucking we talked to. It was about, I forget which video it was, where I said I needed feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I had a guy who'd he said he accidentally made a mistake where he claimed he had accidentally gone after, or he found out they were kids and he stopped each time.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no proof to the otherwise.
What does he mean by go after? As in he was getting evidence that they may or may not have been pedophiles?
Well, no. Here, let me look up. Let me go to my channel. Let me see the fucking video. It's the same one. The first time I wound up covering what's it? Draco Nightblaze.
Uh-huh.
The guy I put on at the end. I didn't know what to think there. I blocked his name and shit, and I have no evidence that he had done anything after that, and he seemed really repentful and shit. And as long as he's not doing anything else more, and they told him he was a kid and he stopped at that point, I felt like I should have stopped there. And every time I tried to ask for people for advice, I got all kinds of mixed messages and shit, and I went up the chain for people, and
I'm trying to. So, dude was like,
well, I need to see the evidence first before I can make any claims.
Seeking community insight.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I
It's the one with Rainbow Dash from fucking.
Yeah, in my opinion, he did it more than once. It was a pattern. It wasn't a mistake. It was intentional.
I'd like more opinions.
Well, what was he doing exactly?
I'd say if he's trying to stop or he has stopped, I'd need to see some proof that he's seeking legal counsel. I'm not talking legally, I'm talking like psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was the same thing I told Looney.
Well, look,
it's like
I
he makes these.
I understand.
Well, it's like
Leo's been fucking astronomically busy lately, and he said he'd get back to that one, and that might have got lost in the shuffle. You know what? I've literally fucking had somebody who gave me a statement. I have the recording, and I lost it somewhere in the shuffle. I've done it, and I feel bad about it, and I have to fucking go back, find it, and fucking find a way to piece it back together. So yeah, it's rough. There's so much crap coming at me at the same damn time, and I understand there's a lot of crap coming at Leo. But I didn't put that out there as a rhetorical question. Hey, I could use some feedback. Fuck it, I'll say it. I sent that one to Brooke. I sent that one to Empty Brooke where I was like, hey, I could use a little feedback. I wasn't doing that rhetorically.
Well, I'd have to rewatch it, look over the evidence before I make. Well, yeah, I found it. I'm just gotta.
How Not to Brony 113.
Yeah,
it's at the tail end here. I'll fucking zip through.
I think.
Well, like I said, I can't do that right now. It's
No, I know.
I think there isn't proof that he's getting help, and it's clear that there's a pattern of him role playing with girls, not knowing their age, and they're all underage, and that's not a mistake if it's way more than once.
It's about 13 minutes in. For the record, for seeking community.
Question, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this dude the one who's initiating the interaction, saying like, "Hey, let's role play"?
So originally, one of his things where he said when he was doing his harassment of Wubcake and the 12-year-old Wub was hanging out with, he's like, I didn't know that other person was 12. I was like, okay, and then I listened, and then he had other instances. There were 2 more boners. For the record, Hateful, V's fucked up about 3 times.
Okay.
So I'm just being consistent here.
Did
so
he provide you a screenshot?
I literally do not fucking know.
Okay. But he came to you claiming this?
People pointed me, I think, in his direction, and then fucking I talked to him and shit, and I listened, and I was like, I don't know what to think.
Well, you'd have to DM me who these people are sometime.
Okay, so it's Seeking Community Insight, How Not to Brony 13. I'm trying to remember who fucking threw me this guy originally. It's been definitely a fucking hot minute.
I think it was that Anthony Johnson guy who joined Skype that one time, and Ben Mazza.
Okay.
I remember.
So no, Anthony Johnson is someone completely different, and we're not about to smear Ben Mazza for all his hiccups and problems. That's a really bad idea. And what I will not do is go after people who just willy-nilly and shit. I'm not going to do another Spiritual Theory.
No, I understand that one completely. I was just letting you know those were the people that presented the information to us at the time. And sorry, my mind's kind of blanking.
Well, I'm loaded. What's your excuse?
Well, remember
the
medical.
Yeah. I just felt like bringing that up now because my filter is down, and I was like, this is kind of important.
No, and it's something that, like, somehow I'm looking at this video, I'm like, I didn't even comment on this. Did I watch this one? Like, did I miss something here?
The first part is about Draco Nightblade, aka Draco, the asshole. We streamed with later that day.
Yeah.
So it was
the
really easy
long
to
shot Swift Shadow.
It was really easy to disregard that podcast, but when I was saying, hey, I literally, look, tactically or not, I literally wanted feedback there. I didn't know what to fucking do.
I'll throw the link in the chat to the How Not to Brony and let people look at the video. And
well, here, give me a few minutes. I'll watch it and then I'll give you my thoughts.
Yeah, about 13 minutes in.
Yeah, 13 minutes in.
Yeah, I believe so. Well,
Okay.
YouTube has that beautiful fucking preview option, so it's literally when you see me and Ari on fucking screen is where we cut to the old boy.
Okay, I'll
He
be
said
right
he was
back.
willing to talk to Leo afterwards, so it's like I'm like of if this was somebody trying to hide shit, that would be the wrong way to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was looking through every single stream you had with Leo, and I've only found a couple comments that Z Guy of Psy made. You know what I'm saying? And apparently Leo was trying to reach that guy for like months. In fact, I actually remember my early days back in Barrel, he was looking for this guy. So, you
What's
know,
the guy? Is the guy of Psy?
Z Guy of Psy.
He's in Anthony's comment sections all the time, being a prick.
Yeah, you know, he's the one calling Leo the moralizer.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just fucks with everybody. Like he'll fuck with me, fuck with Brony Spectre, he'll fuck with Leo. Like he's just a prick.
I love how he holds you in high regard, Anthony, and then you at the same time hold Leo in high regard. And I was like telling him in the call, it's like
there are times where fucking Leo kind of pisses me off. But
right.
Look, I do still fucking value Leo as fucking, you know, there's a lot of things that Leo does that are right. There's a very high average, and even if Leo were low average, I'd still fucking put up with Leo just because the things Leo gets right are fucking god tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that like they're almost yeah. I mean, things he's been right about just this week alone, like
I feel there's a little bit more room for compromise, but at the same time, well, you know, maybe FNGR, your opinion's muddied because of da-da-da. Well, fine, make that argument. Then cool, go trust Leo then. If you feel that my opinion is muddied, by all means, there's Brand X, and that's Leo. And I encourage you to follow that if you don't follow mine. If for whatever reason, if FNGR, if my channel, if you feel that I've been fucking goddamn muddied and you don't feel like following me, go fucking follow Leo. He knows his shit. Follow his Twitter. Leo Convoy Reviews.
It's actually his Twitter is Leo Convoy 87, I believe.
Well, Leo Convoy Reviews on YouTube will get you to his channel, which will get you to the Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He puts it in all his videos. So yeah, I'll be right back. Last thing I wanted to say about that comment, Anthony, is there's a line between making things public and making things private. It's like if a party wants to come to you, whether they're the victim or the perp, they need to be willing to make compromises for, you know, willingly coming to you, and one of those being getting in contact with the victim and having it dealt with legally, you know, on their own terms, if you get what I mean.
Fortunately, sometimes legally isn't an option because they're either unwilling or the police just don't pay attention to it.
Right,
and that's
and
what we have to take it into our own hands.
Right, and that's why in the most cases, you know, it becomes a public issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be right back.
You want some really bad ghost virtual signaling?
yeah, that'd be
when fucking Step floated over to Sheldon, you guys are humoring Blake Diamond, and he was laughing about it and chortling, I knew I did the right thing. Fuck you, Sheldon. I understand. I understand that fucking Blake is a long way off from right, a long way off. But I felt like I handled that the right way, whether Blake did or didn't.
Well, here's the thing. I think that group, Blake's
in no danger of actually poisoning any fandom out there. Blake pisses me off far less than a certain redhead in the brony fandom. Far less.
Far less.
That's about as far as I'm going to say with that.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't seem like such a bad group for Blake, because when he pulls that, like, I never liked you guys anyway stuff, like, they'll be like, yeah, fuck you. We didn't like you either. And then, like, oh, well, I guess we'll all keep hanging out then. Like,
I'm not going to be a broken record. And I'm
yeah,
not
it's
be petty,
well, I look at it this way. I'm prepared to hang out with Blake in the way that you're a less entertaining version of Step. Far less. Still, I like that brand. I'm as a PFC founding member, I like treacherous assholes.
Sorry, I'm blanking
Blake
today.
wasn't even a good treacherous asshole. He was just a disappointing.
Well, guess what? I didn't like you either.
Oh no, he fucking started crying and begging me to still be his friend when it's like, I don't
love you.
Or else he commits suicide.
Yeah, he fucking threatened to commit suicide. He was the person who I dead ass was just, here's the suicide hotline number.
Wife
Get
couldn't
some
be
fucking
with
help.
him anymore.
I legit told him the same
emotional
thing.
shit all the time.
Look, I'm not being a virtuous signaling asshole. If I really felt that Blake did fucking goddamn real damage, I'd be out there right now with you, Brody Inspector. But I don't.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, I'm not.
I don't even think it's about damage.
If he came back, what would happen? I would just kind of like. I feel like it would be back to normal. I don't like.
I would probably bash his teeth in with a baseball bat because he annoys me.
I would probably just completely ignore his existence to a certain girl.
What's going on about?
I would probably ignore his existence like to a certain girl in the chat, and I don't know.
Yeah, I think that there's some people who get a little more uncomfortable around him.
Let me give Buttons the means to get way out of line here. Are you calling Blake Diamond a male bimbo?
Maybe.
He's kind of a slutty dude, yeah.
Okay, all right. There you go, Blake. Buttons
he is a man whore.
No,
yeah, that's one
saying,
slutty dude, and he acts like it. But that, I mean, clean your ass, Blake. You're gross.
For Blake, he's on the same level tier as a certain person I hate.
CD.
See, but that's the thing. Like, I don't like.
I would.
Just
No,
the jokes now is all. Like,
I would rather hang out with Blake Diamond than ZD. I would rather pay to hang out with Blake.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh Blake over like ZD
begins with a G.
I forgot.
Yeah, sorry.
You mean not a V?
Grace.
No, a G.
A G.
Level as Grace for me.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
It's the other woman in the universe. I don't like it.
Oh, it's not the fact the other woman. It's the fact the other woman dated him to use
making
him.
a Family Guy reference. It's cool.
I'm sorry. I don't appreciate her. I'm sorry. My filter's dropped right now. I don't appreciate the fact that she dated you to get information.
Here, tell you what, Buttons. Since you were shooting your own foot off, allow me to respond in kind. It's not like Sheldon's gonna come defend her. You heard me, Shelly. You heard me. You're not gonna do a fucking thing. I got a hunch.
Yeah.
I don't have the whole story to that.
No, I don't have the whole story about that. Could be all bullshit. Step told me that's what.
Call it a hunt. Yeah, I think he's just throwing his ass on the line.
The story with Sheldon. The story with Sheldon. Yeah, no, Mal told me the same thing, so I think it's consistent.
I would probably leave that there. I would stop pushing my luck as I just did.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not.
You can appreciate being someone under the influence, can't you? Sure, you can.
Yeah, like. Anthony, you're drunk and Buttons. I don't want to know any more about this.
What if we go, this is all just hearsay and gossip and the elf just wants to...
Well, that's exactly what it is.
I'm going to explain this to you right now, Buttons, as someone who's inebriated, who's actually more keyed in than you are. Elf likes Grace. I know that. I've kept well aware. And you know what? I technically have... I have a bare minimal of any problems I have are private problems, and that's where I would put it. So I can see why. Yeah, here's the whole reason. The reason why Grace gets a walk is because Grace didn't do a hit-based video. That's basically it. Grace didn't go to Lily P. That's why.
Dude, unmarked helicopters, bro. Have some.
I don't know. Even if she didn't do a hit piece, I don't appreciate how she treated you.
You know what,
yeah.
I needed literally somebody really fucking nice to fucking
I know.
goddamn tell me I wasn't shit. And I appreciate the shit out of it.
Anthony's an old man. Maybe he just, I think he's been treated worse in his life.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
So there's 2 people on this list. There was a friend of Webcake named Crystal, and then there was another random chick named Quirky Craft. Correct? Those
There
are
was
like
another
the
girl,
2.
I forget the goddamn name of her, but that's been cleared up.
Okay.
Which V was in the call for that when I have that call if I really need to hunt it down, which I'm not supposed to release that one to the public because Wupcake didn't sign off on it and Maid did not sign off on it. But V was in the call. He absolutely positively was fucking there.
All right. So a couple things so did he say when he says he was trying to interact, because he says he was stalking Webcake and this underage friend of hers at BronyCon, and then both of them blocked him on Twitter. I'd say like you'd have to reach out to these other people and see if their interactions went anything like in DMs on Discord or Twitter. Start there. I mean, this is obviously something just to hang on to, but it's nothing really damning because it's testimonial.
I poked Wub and I think they were more interested in the Draco thing at the time.
What's this guy's name? His name's something Gunner?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd have to remember the Gunner, the part before that.
Because I did edit his last name because I was like, okay, so I know first name does narrow it down because I can't imagine even in Hillbilly Land, Gunner is...
Well, I'm surprised he didn't forward you his Twitter.
He gave me a lot. He gave me...
There's a Twitter. There's a Twitter. I can ask Ben Mazda for it.
He gave me a lot of information, and I was like, for somebody, if this were somebody guilty, he gave me way too goddamn much.
Wait, was that Sacramento, bro?
No,
that was a different guy.
That Sacramento was Meloetta.
Okay.
I mean, when Looney asked me in call, where he's like, so fucking Leo said you have a list of all these. I was like, no, Leo, or fucking, I've long since lost track. I've stopped even trying. I'm so far gone. When I started talking to V for that brief fucking period, he's like, so don't you miss the old times? Like, oh yeah, oh god, I miss the old times when I'd kill for one of those dumb arguments about stupid dumb bullshit. I have no idea.
Yeah, I get it. Look, I mean, I get the same sob story from Meloetta, and I didn't really take it. So
yeah. Hey, how's Meloetta, by the way? Like, are we keeping track of him? Is he still going after him?
People have been reaching out to me left and right, been retweeting posts that people have been, putting my name in on there on Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
me and Weebus have have them in a Discord chat group.
Yeah, you seem to be pulling lead on this one as far as everything's concerned.
I mean, all I need right now is fucking 51 to basically say and give me proof, legal proof, because now this has actually become like a serious matter, whether or not she was underage, because I can promise you that the other person I mentioned in my video was underage.
Cookie is definitely underage. She 100%.
Okay, well, I need that from her. I need that from her, not somebody else.
She's not gonna admit that.
Okay, well, there's the problem.
Yeah, the last time I dealt with Weebus is, I won't say the person's name. Weebus said, "Oh, me and Jazz are just being dicks." So that's how my last experience with Carlton.
Oh yeah, that dick.
Jesus.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're missing a small yet substantial piece of what would seem to be pretty much.
Oh yeah, that's all that's stopping me from calling his school.
You pretty much got it. Yeah.
That's all that's stopping me from calling his school because I have his address.
You don't have
I have no cited proof besides just an admission in her DMs that she's 12.
I think that would be enough, honestly. Maybe, right? 12, and he still pursued her. even if there's no actual legal proof, the fact that she even said it should be enough.
Yeah, but not like a conversation between him and her, like a conversation between her and another person saying, "Hey, how old are you?"
No. She admitted to the pedophile in private message that he showed us on screen.
And I'm pretty sure that Buttons, Sheldon, and I can attest to the fact that we saw that he sent her porn of their OCs having sex, role playing,
Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up shit.
Well, I didn't like the way he was talking in that clip I was listening to of him. Like, he just seems. But we talked to him later, didn't we?
He gave us all of his personal information to protect him.
Yeah.
Because that was a ride.
I mean, when I went to the first victim, or the earlier victim, the previously mentioned victim, before I brought up his actual girlfriend, the 15-year-old, I was so tempted to just have her call in the police report since they're both U.S. citizens. I know that 51 is from Israel. And I already submitted, a submission to Interpol already. But that's going to take however long it's going to take. And I just feel it would be a much more rapid process if a U.S. citizen went to the police about it. It's just they didn't have any evidence of them ERPing. It was just him expressing interest. I want to have sex with you, but only when you're of age.
In private message, we saw something really, like, when he was scrolling. This is why I was so pissed at OBS for not recording that, and I kept telling people to take screenshots, and I'm so pissed we couldn't get those. But yeah, they were sexually role-playing, and he would have her, the child, draw him porn of their characters. And she's 12.
Mm-hmm. And it's just really fucking pisses me off, Anthony, but it's like, that I'm an honest guy, but like I really wish I had proof to give you, but I don't. Yeah. All I have is my word in that aspect, and besides that one log of her admitting, that was the only thing I was able to save. Because when I was finishing recording, OBS crapped out on me and cut it off 17 minutes in.
Jesus. Yeah, I know I've had OBS fail me a couple times. It happens.
Mm-hmm. Hey. Stop drinking. You're drunk enough.
This is Kool-Aid.
That is sugar water.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure.
Oh no, I'm pretty blasted. Yeah, my arm finally raised. Yeah, that's Kool-Aid.
When I go to BronyCon, we need to do some Jello shots.
That's rough, actually, swallowing Jello shots, the alcohol ones. Jesus, tastes like vomit.
Yeah, you're getting a little quiet, Anthony.
Am I?
Because you're so inebriated, like you're
I think
getting
you're just kind of mumbling a little bit at this point.
Here, let me take a look. Yeah, no, I'm ganked. Is it fucking good?
It's everyone in the stream says they can barely hear. Yeah, you were mumbling quite a bit.
Sorry about that.
Thumbnail, by the way, that drawing is really good.
What drawing?
The drawing on the thumbnail of his OC.
Mm-hmm.
Like a photo of him holding up the bottle. It's really funny.
Yeah.
What Havels?
Oh, you're
for the stream. The thumbnail for the stream is really dope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, anyways, I gotta get going. I have other works to do. Thanks for letting me on. Y'all have a good day.
Alright. Anthony, are you like so drunk? Like, do you need to take a nap or something?
No, I'm good. I'm fantastic. Sure. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Do the stream if you want to watch something, like Tangled or whatever.
I'll find something. We'll see.
Okay.
But my mom asking her to bring me home some sushi because I was going to get sushi for lunch, but I left school before lunch.
From the good place, not the store.
Yeah, it's actually a sushi place.
From Whole Foods.
No.
No, not from the store. From the good place.
Yeah, I actually did specify. Could you get a dragon roll from Love Sushi on your way home?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, dragon roll, nice.
Those are really good, though. You are a man of taste, young elf.
Yes.
Yeah, I like California rolls and not California shit. I always mix them up. The rainbow rolls and dragon rolls.
Rails, the rainbow roll with the salmon on top and the roe. Oh man,
Dude,
make me hungry. Damn.
Well, we got a BabsCon. We need to get sushi.
I think there's a couple places to try, but unfortunately, the sushi place by the hotel is just awful. They're just airport sushi. Eat airport sushi. Like,
never mind then.
but we can order sushi from a better place and eat it at the place, and that would be something that you can do.
Dude, shumai. We eat like shumai, dumplings, eel. Oh.
Good eel.
I had pork chops yesterday.
Chops, huh? I had what did I have? I don't remember. Oh yeah, meatloaf. It was okay. Made a sandwich. It was all right.
I have not been able to really eat anything in days because of
That reminds me of two things. So I had a friend named Nate Seaver who said that when he watched fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show, the best part is where fucking Meatloaf showed up, they killed him, and then his dad turned it off the TV when he was a kid, and he's like, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
And he said because his name was Nate Seaver, when I found this out on my graduation day, he's like, don't you guys ever make fun of this? This bothered me so much. But my friends used to call me, because my name was Nate Seaver, Groin Pains. And my friend Mike was like, get the fuck off your groin pains, really? And my friend Nick was like, yeah, they used to call me Nick Pootstick. And my Mike goes, Poopstick. No, Pootstick. Poopstick. That's what we're going to call you from now on, Nick.
Yeah, he got it, yeah. Why did you stop? That's gold, yeah.
That's gold. Are you kidding me?
Stopped calling you that? I would have kept that one going. Jeez.
We had a friend, or Mike had a friend, who his nickname was Tank. I don't want you guys to call me Tank anymore. And he's like, oh, we're going to call you Packet now because you had a golden nickname like Tank.
Wow.
You had the nerve.
You turned your back on that, huh?
Yeah, oh, okay.
Sure,
well, you're
man.
about to go down
Cool.
the toilet now, Sonny.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like you calling me Tank anymore.
Jesus.
Yeah, how do you turn your back on one that good?
I know, right?
Pootstick's amazing. I like God. I would show up and be like, Pootstick in the house. Like, that's it. Like, God, that's a nickname where you're just like, yep, and it's my online handle, and it's my Twitter, and like you didn't have to think of it yourself. Your friends called you it.
Yeah.
That's a great thing about a nickname your friends actually give you. You're off the hook. It's not there's no implications. Someone else came up with it. It's just what they call you. Like, people can't usually get branding that strong, but yeah, okay.
That's how I got my username perpetually confusing. Just friends were like telling me, be like, you know what?
Oh,
You're
Elf is a much better brand for you, I think.
Keebler over here.
Yeah. The Rich Elf, that's your brand.
Yes.
Sushi from the fancy place, not from the grocery store.
I love you, Elf.
Yeah.
Had grocery store.
Never even had it. Well, it's pretty bomb. You'll get addicted. It's what happened to me once.
Actually, no, I've had it once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
From which store?
I think it was Trader Joe's.
No, that's a bad idea. Trader Joe's is the worst because everything has been on a truck for days.
Wait, no. Actually, it might have been Whole Foods where I got it from.
Did they have
either like Whole Foods or Sprout.
Do they have Rayleigh's in Southern California?
Rayleigh's?
Rayleigh's.
No idea what that is.
It's a grocery store. We're talking about grocery stores.
Well,
No, never heard of it.
Amazing. I've managed to maintain a steady flow of drunk for 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's pretty
wow.
Good. Yeah. That's Aeon levels of good, I think.
Yeah.
Lay your merge down, you bitch.
Yeah, Midnight Chime says Elf is a much more memorable brand.
Yes.
I hold my glass up and give Anthony a nod of approval.
Yes.
I did not get another beer yet today. I only had the one.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, you know what? It's all right, actually. I'm feeling okay. Not, I'm a little thirsty, but hey, yeah, I'll probably get one later.
Nice.
But I gotta get, yeah. Well, no, Cordy Brothers will be open for another.
I am
3,
finally
4,
free.
5, 6.
Who's that
Cordy
about?
Brothers will be open for another few hours, and I will have time to get the beer I want to get. You know, Cordy Brothers is the reason why anyone knows what balsamic vinegar is.
Really?
Yeah, that Darrell Cordy bro. He like started the balsamic vinegar craze in America, pretty much.
I was about to say, like, what's your craft beer or craft brew of choice to drink?
Okay, so I've got a few. Oh man, there's like I am jogging distance from several really good breweries. Like, so there's a lot of them that I like, and I like to drink local when I can. The thing I am most impressed with right now, I'm actually just a little bit enamored with it because it was a thing that I talked about in a video that then wound up being a thing that existed, which was like, I'm like, why don't they make a pony themed West Coast style triple IPA? And then Fort Rock and Rancho made Rainbows and Ponies West Coast Triple IPA. And this can looks like it belongs on my desk already. Like it just, I'm like, well, this matches all my other gay shit. So, it's purple and maroon, or not, purple and what's that color's name? Magenta and pink and white and rainbows. It looks like a pony. It's pony colors. It's all the pony colors.
Magenta, like Final Scratch's eye color. Oh.
Exactly. We're playing match the color. All right,
I only know
Autis.
magenta because Anthony C made fun of it a lifetime ago.
Yeah. So Fort Rock is that's the one that's like the flavor of the week for me right now. My favorite IPA of all time, triple, is the Basilica from Device Brewing, and just for a go-to for a cheap beer, I drink a lot of Lagunitas IPA in cans, but that's just because it's like $2 for a tall boy, so it's like
Lagunitas is really good though. Really,
yeah, they are really. It's really good for cheap beer. It's amazing. Yeah.
I do admit I like Founders.
Founders is good. Yeah. And
weird about
Founders is I don't like. I can't quite get what they're. Where are they out of?
Lansing, Michigan, I think.
Yeah. So it's one I've seen, and I think I've tasted it while I was in the Midwest, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't get out here. It's pretty rare, and like.
No, I was checking on the West Coast when I was out there. I could not find any Founders in California.
Yeah, I see it rarely. And that's the thing. Like I ain't from Chi-Town. I'll stay off the porch. I ain't like trying to sip tea in your guys' hood. But the Midwest style of IPA is not like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
You know what sounds amazing right now?
What?
Going to the boat and gambling.
Yes. Calling an Uber. Taking a warm Uber to the boat and gambling. I should have been bathing in menthol smoke minutes ago.
Anthony, do not go gambling.
As Anthony Aguilar swaggered into the riverboat casino awash in menthol smoke. The night was his.
Go back to the baccarat table. Monkey!
As he sat down at the baccarat table, the true villain himself knew his game. Knew it was his game, and the night would be his.
Don't go gambling, though.
I know, I'm way too blasted to walk around right now.
Yeah.
Hey, like, you motherfucker, go get on. Like, you'll just be mumbling quietly, though.
You prick.
Yeah, okay. You're
Stay
a prick.
hydrated, so just stay hydrated so you don't get a hangover.
I feel like being really tacky and gauche. Let's pull out money and start flashing it in stream.
No. No, you're just doing the wallet thing. You're drunk. You want to check your wallet. I'm telling you. Oh my god, every time.
Anthony, I swear to God, don't.
What?
No, he's
Anthony, start taking the money
okay,
away
I
from
think
the camera.
$1 million Aguilar flashes his cash.
How much money
Anthony.
is that?
Let's see.
Anthony.
5. That's
Anthony.
a K.
It's like 1,000. Yeah, I'm like, that looks like about $1,200 if I were gonna guess.
Anthony.
What?
Anthony, what you need to do is you need to make it rain on the camera.
Oh.
No. Stop the.
Well, there's a 20 in here. That's insulting. That needs to go back in the wallet.
What's your address? Great Uncle Aguilar sent you a birthday present. What's this 20 doing in here?
Yeah, I know, right?
What's your home address? I'm gonna send this birthday present.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that poorly dressed cat of yours a fucking right suit there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's been fun.
Hey, your $5,000 kid.
Alright, see ya, Aeon.
See you guys.
Talk to you later, Snug Bud.
Your $5,000 cat looks like it needs a hat. How much does a cat hat cost for a $5,000 cat?
You know what?
$100, 200.
Anthony, if you want to buy my cat a hat, I will give you my hat.
I'll take a hat. I'll take a cat hat. Yes, Elf. It's as Hall and Oates said, it's wrong to take what's given you. Do you know what song that's from? It's called "You're a Rich Elf." You're a rich elf, and you gone too far. Guess it really don't matter anyway.
Inspector is gonna sell FNGR a docky soon. I don't need a docky.
I would, you know what?
I sleep on a
FNGR. I think
Tempur-Pedic
FNGR would only be right to have his own OC on a dock. What? You don't have your OC on a docky? Good night, my wonderful self.
I mean, Kichi would do it that way, I would imagine. Jesus.
I want, I still would like that to exist, just with the, on one side with, it's like the suit version, but, the suit ties undone, and it's just like...
My idea is that for a Brony Inspector optimal docky, it's Brony Inspector is on one side hugging Trixie, and the other side is Trixie hugging a Brony Inspector docky. That's what I would go for.
No, it's Trixie hugging a Trixie docky. It's the same docky on both sides.
Hey, Anthony, I'm gonna get going. My stomach's acting up again.
Okay. I hope you get better.
No, it's a never-ending loop.
Richard, there are no more KP ones. They're all gone, okay? The only one left, there's a few floating around, but I don't think he wants any of those ones.
They're the ones that have been touched by Brony Inspector specifically.
So I noticed my name is Nexus. I don't know who that is, and Caesar. I do.
Oh, that's me.
I do know who Caesar Light is.
Yeah, I'm the little idiot that you hate.
Here's the thing. I strictly speaking,
a lifetime ago. I remember.
I think I still do.
I thought you left, but sure, yeah.
Strictly speaking,
when it comes to the Skype group, I don't think I ever left. I think you just kicked me.
Oh well, you're in here, boss. We're Skype's kind of fucking. It won't let us host on the big channel. It does in the little one, so.
I can tell you Discord's better, so.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Strictly speaking, they were all in my possession at one time. You get that, right? I did touch all of them.
Yeah, my computer had a spasm. Using my phone now.
No, I'm not. I was actually. Here's the thing. Richard, full honesty, that was my plan for about a year. I'm like, no one will know where these are but me. I'll be the only one who knows where they are. That was actually my plan. But then I could see Waffles was getting stressed out and tired of Rachel freaking out at him, and she actually came and asked me super nice if she could have her merchandise, and you know, things were going so smoothly. I did give them back to her. She did get her shit. So no, I was actually just going through with that plan to just keep them hidden away forever, and no one would know what happened to Brony Inspector. Had them last, and he's not talking, and that was my plan. But I don't know, for some reason, just she legit was running out of merchandise to sell, or no, not running out, but just didn't, like, people weren't biting. They were asking her for her dockies, and like, who am I to? I don't, like, she'll never know who was actually buying those, whether she, you know. And that was the thing, like, I had just given her the dockies, and then it's like, wow, you're gonna push it and tell me to take the videos down? Like, wow, you already got one today, Rachel. That was just a bit much. I wouldn't have given you those if I thought you were gonna pull some crap. Whatever, it's BronyCon, whatever.
Oh boy.
That's amazing.
What are we talking about with
No, Richard, I'm glad, like, I don't know if I've ever, like, told the whole story with them.
I'm about the Ari. You know, you would have took those videos down. You'd have wilted. You'd have like, well, I don't appreciate that, Rachel, but I'll take down the videos all the
Wait, hold on. I'm out of the loop. I literally just came back in because my computer had.
Oh no, I was saying that
if Aria Diamond were selling Daki Makras and holding on to KP things that were making KP uncomfortable, and she's like, Aria Diamond, you take those videos down. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry,
You are misrepresenting my merchandise, and that was not part of the deal. You got your merchandise, didn't you? Like,
sweet goodness, Rachel, I'm sorry, I got away. You do.
No, then she'd leave, and I'd be like, and re-upload.
And that's the thing. All she had to do was during BabsCon, I don't know, maybe instead of bother Mary, come pick up her shit when we were fucking sorting everything. Like, she was there and they were there. She could have come got him then. I don't know what, like, Lord knows what happened with that. So, like, maybe she just started focusing on the wrong shit instead of fucking vending. I don't know.
Oh boy. People can be such idiots.
Well, it's really, as a Daki design is concerned, it is very much second wave style, which is what I like about it, where it has the character on there, like, you know, emoting a bit more and doing something. Like this one, it's KP humping a Discord Daki.
That's probably your favorite.
Well, I like it because it has got like Daki Inception on it, and if I ever
you have yourself humping a Daki that's.
Well, so no, here's my deal. Well, here's my idea for if we ever redo, and not that I don't, the main 6 version that we sell right now are fantastic, but it might be to the point where everyone who wants one has one. So if we reissued the main 6, I would want to do it that way, where like each of them is on there, but they have a Daki, and like, so Twilight Sparkle has like a Daki with a pile of books on it, and like Rainbow Dash has a Daki with a first place trophy, and like Pinkie Pie's Daki is like just a bag of sugar that she's laying on, and
no, a bag of marshmallows.
Or a bag of marshmallows, yeah.
It's a thing of like what is it? The whipped cream, a bag full of whipped cream, and it's just seeping out.
I would have it be crack.
Oh, that's even better.
Huh?
I would have it be crack for Pinkie Pie. Jesus.
Crack on the other. It's a crack pipe on the other.
No,
side.
it's sprinkles.
But anyway,
Pinkie Pie has the magic snow from the Magic Man.
The Fluttershy one I would do differently. I would do it like
just like an
conceptually
angel bunny.
speaking. Conceptually speaking, no, it would be like what it would be like Harry the Bear is like giving her, like she's sleeping on him and he's like holding her, would be the Fluttershy one. Yeah.
That actually sounds very wholesome.
Yeah, it is. No, these are all super adorable. That's all they are. Like, yeah.
They
they're
seem like
meant to say something about the character, and I think they're all pretty on point. But that would be my and like what was Rarity's?
You can Rarity up to get gems.
Yeah.
And then you can give Spike a little Rarity Docky.
Well, I think someone might have done that one already.
The line you're looking for, Richard, is "Why am I a dog?"
You okay, FNGR? Or are you a little drunk?
No, that's fine.
Wow,
Girl, we got Rarity, we got Dress Horse, we got Fashion Horse, we got Fashion Horse Docky Makuru pillows. We're ready to roll, man.
You could always do secondary characters.
We have the most characters out of anyone. Like, thank Waffles for that. Like, he was Mr. Secondary Characters for like we have characters I think we're the only ones with a mayor right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like that's how secondary we get. We have
what about
do you have
Thorax?
do you have
we have both thoraxes, yo.
Mindless Gonzo is a big fan of Miss Harsh Winnie.
Oh, I think we do have a Harsh Winnie, actually. I don't know if we have that yet. I think that's been requested, though.
Yep.
I can imagine.
Professionalism, Mr. Inspector.
Do you have the CMC? Because I've seen those at conventions.
All right, and that was the thing. We didn't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole for years, but then we finally came up with a design where we were like, okay, this is taking it to the cute side of things as much as we possibly can. Like, we are in the luxury bedding business. This is meant to be cute. Don't like this one. Like, there's something like there's nothing implying in the artwork that this is a sex pillow at all. So
you can always make them little throw pillows.
No, that was the first plan, but then we thought, no, that's kind of gross. So what we did was we made it a full size, but they are like completely covered by blankets.
The show pillow one is actually sexual.
Yeah.
The canonical one with Daring Don't is actually...
and that was one that after that we have that docky of tied up Daring Do. We have that docky from the show.
Well, because it's from the show, you can't.
But you can't not have it now. But
don't even. I defy you.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have this, but the weird thing is, like, both Daring Do and Rainbow Dash are always getting tangled up in ropes and vines and shit. Like, it's in the show. There's a lot of that. Yeah.
It's the Totally Spies of MLP.
But no,
it's not quite that far, but it's close.
They are tucked in under blankets, and they all have a plushie of their favorite Scootaloo has a Rainbow Dash plushie that she's sleeping next to, and they are supposed to be cute. Even still, I question it.
You still judge the fuck out of people who buy it.
Who come around looking for them. I'm like, yes, if this means a sale, I'm like, yep, we got them. Aren't these adorable? So cute. Okay, it's as far as we'll take it. Let me upsell you right now. You got to get all three. Yeah. Better get all three while you're here. Yeah. That's one where I'm like, and that's one where, like, why don't you just go ahead and buy all three so I never have to talk to you again, dude?
What about Tempest Shadow?
Yeah, we got. I think we were first to mark with that. She's pretty good. That one's pretty hot. Yeah.
Cool. Trying to think of other characters.
What about sex pillow that one for sure?
See, I was going to say,
but it's not NSFW though. So we try to walk the line with this stuff.
What about Capper?
Do we have Capper yet? I don't know.
I know some people would like that.
I think Bruno drawn up like Capper sounds great.
Oh,
that actually would be kind of cool.
No, Kitty Cat Lando, not my husbando. Oh, Capper. Okay, I'll take it.
You could be the Rarity fucking slave.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad my ex-waifu found someone can. Yeah, good.
Oh, Rarity.
Good for them.
Who's your current waifu then? Bernie Inspector.
Like no, I'm
Trixie.
I'm on bacon every day now, man.
Oh.
I know
Wait.
she'll never love me. It's fine.
Wait, Trixie is not your wife anymore?
She'll never love me.
Well,
no,
Trixie's
she is my waifu. And she's out on a trip with Starlight Glimmer, and that's just fine.
Yeah.
She's with
No,
our
it's
good
not.
mutual friend, Starlight Glimmer, and that's fine. It's
Are
fine.
you sure?
They're just out on it. I got the down payment on the new camper for them, and making payments on that, and they're out having their little trip. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know.
Jesus.
So now you're just like, add to the next edgy unicorn.
Fine.
Hi,
No,
sunset.
I'm not. No, I don't know. They're not. They're just best friends. They're good friends.
You sure?
Starlight Glimmer is a mutual friend.
Yeah, you're right. It's Sunburst and Starlight.
Sunburst. Sunburst. He's over and down far away. He's too far away there.
All right, I think we should kill the stream.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to work soon anyway.